Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Hang on. Oh, I am puffy.
Then
Hello, my darlings. Hello, my darlings.
now
Hello, my darlings. Jelly bean. What's up, cats? What's up, all you cats, kittens? Oh, there is the chat. And hello, guys. Hi, 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 hi. If you're rolling in, hi, hello. I have coffee.
This is the capital of Northern Ireland. And for
Puffy
the first
eyes.
time ever, WWE broadcast live from Belfast. We are just across the river from City Centre tonight. WWE fans are so excited.
Ayo,
Part of
Cold
history.
Dudley, Zachary.
And Monday Night
Zaroni
Raw is live on Netflix in front of a raucous, sold-out crowd.
Roni, are
And
you
presented
there?
by DoorDash.
Roni, are you there?
The best in the world defends his world heavyweight title again tonight. CM Punk.
I gotta turn
is
on my
here.
lights.
But his challenger with a
Hello,
home
everybody.
field
I did
advantage.
not even announce that I was gonna be here. I'm so fucking sorry. Things are really fucking crazy at the moment. We're getting through it, but
Upstart Maxine
Denim,
Dupree
denim.
hopes to win back her Intercontinental Championship
Becky cut a
tonight,
promo
but
outside
she
your
has her
offices
hands
today.
full
Oh my
and is
God, I saw
uphill
that.
battle against
That's where you.
the
That's
champion.
you. That's where you are.
The,
Shoot.
also, most
She
Americanos.
used, man.
Rayo, Bravo, and El Grande Americano.
Grande. Toast the Overload. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months. Thank you for being here. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, I hope you've had pretty decent days. I hope you had a good weekend. Nate McNamara, 95. Hi, Nate. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 26 months. Who y'all got tonight? Who are we wanting to win? I'll steal a page out of the mini portable book. Are you going for Win Balor? Are we going for Drew Yapentire? What are we doing? Who are we rooting for? What do we want, man? Woo! How am I doing today? Oh God, it's been I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm glad to be here with all of you at the moment. I will say that. Mighty Cow, thank you for the resub for 5 months. Happy 6. I'm excited to be streaming during the day. That is fucking awesome, dog. Let me tell you. Demon of 9, thank you for cheering to 500 bits. Good thing Raw's on early so you can watch the Hoosiers later. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Oh. People on Twitter are so fucking stupid. Let me tell you right now. Trolls are fucking dumb. They're so dumb. They don't have an ounce of wit. They can't pick up on an ounce of nuance. It's the funniest thing in the world. I am glazing this troll right now, and this dumb motherfucker is like, but I just said in our conversation earlier, I seen post that someone retweeted about you. Have you not noticed? Don't follow you or your content on this app or anywhere else. I don't even have a Twitch account. Then how the fuck did you know that I have ADHD and that I was in the hospital in July? Why so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Lying that just to me when everybody knows. It's clear that you're upset with me. Oh, oh, oh. Find a girl that you couldn't impress. Last man on the earth still couldn't hit this. You're delusional. You're delusional. Boy, you're losing your mind. Sorry, I'm done.
Submission. And here's where things got a little controversial. Watch Gunther's left hand executing a tap out on AJ Styles, which would force AJ to break the hold. Unfortunately, our official Rod Zapata did not see the submission. I didn't see tap, but this opened the door for Gunther to deliver a low blow to the phenomenal one, a power bomb, and score a massive win. The momentum continues to build for the ring general. I'll tell you, despite what you may think of Gunther's actions, that was genius. What Gunther was able to pull off last week in the victory over AJ Styles is the ring general.
What's this big bitch got to say, man? Oh, what's he gonna say? Good God. What are we in for? So that haircut, though. The fades are fading, I'm telling you. The fades are fading. Demon of 9. Thank you for turning those 500 bits. I already said that. Thank you. Aiden Chong and A Brady, thank you for reaching 40 stream streak. A Brady. Brady. Holy freaking moly. Wheezy is extra excited for the Bears loss. Oh my God. I really didn't know how I felt the whole game, but I really just didn't want to listen to Bears fans. I just didn't feel like dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? God, they don't shut the fuck up. You know? I feel like I need to turn my light on, but this lighting is so weird right now. Ah! I hate the daytime. I don't ever know what to do with my lights. What do we do here?
It's okay. Calm down, everybody.
I sound happy today. It's daytime. It's
AJ
daytime.
Made a mistake last week.
I have coffee.
Because he walked into our match with his blinders on and he was so focused on making me tap out that he totally forgot that he was in the ring with the greatest professional wrestler in this company, with the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time and two-time World Heavyweight Champion, the man that put Bill Goldberg to sleep and the man that made John Cena tap out.
Like a little bitch. Curtis Ross 25, thank you for the reset with Prime. Happy 3 months. Love your new haircut. It's cute. Love your streams. Thank you, Curtis.
So as even you can tell, my future looks very, very bright. And my future will lead me straight back to the World Heavyweight Championship.
Sure, bud. Yeah.
So therefore, I officially declare my participation at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're declaring, but we're declaring now.
And as the man that lasted 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Well, no. They don't, well, no. He said, nah, we're not finished, bitch. We're not finished. No one tries to make me look stupid.
Who made his WWE debut.
I was hoping no one was going to declare. I kind of was hoping so too, but
AJ Styles. Since then,
with a missing lead. Wait, what's going on? The title of the video is Punk versus Drew. It is? Oopsies.
You can bet your bottom dollar Styles isn't going to let
sorry.
last week's defeat go.
That is because what? It is? What did I do? What did I do here? I thought I put Finn. How do I change it? Wait, where's the settings? Oh, there they are. I put Finn Balor versus Drew. It says WWE Raw Finn Balor versus Drew. What the hell is streaming for y'all? I'm confused. YouTube, what is happening over there? It says Finn versus Drew for me. Yeah, I'm confused.
I know.
It says Finn. Then what is bro yapping about? What is he yapping about?
I don't. You and me.
Oh, is that not what's happening? Is it not Finn versus Drew?
Royal Rumble.
I thought that was the match. What's the match? What's happening? Who's fighting? Is it Finn versus Punk?
As I just
My
said,
dumbass. No, that was intentional just to get you to say. I just wanted your attention.
And I really plan on pulling double duty. So my answer
Wait!
is no. Sounds like you're scared.
All right, all right. I don't know shit, guys. I don't fucking know anything. What do you want from me? That's supposed to bother me.
We both know your hand was raised.
Whoops.
But you didn't beat me. I beat me when I showed you mercy. When I should have ripped your leg off and beat you with the bloody end. Because remember, you tapped out like a little bitch.
Oh, AJ's cussing. AJ's cussing. You gotta get right with the Lord, AJ. You gotta go. Ah, come on now, AJ. Come on now.
Hey. If you're scared, just say so. And we can both move on.
Lay his ass out. Little bitch. Little bitch. Hell yeah. That's a good crowd. Little bitch. Little bitch.
Last week, I
Yeah, that
proved
smile faded real
that
quick.
I'm the smarter and better wrestler than you.
I'm the smarter and the better
There's
wrestler.
no incentive to wrestle you again. So my answer remains no.
Bitch. Little bitch. God, there's a bitch. He's a stupid little bitch. He's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. He's a little bitch. He's a little bitch. Punk ass cheating stupid bitch.
Actually, AJ, there might be something you could do that would make this.
Name it.
There's something you need to do.
Name it.
There's some incentive.
Name it.
I love them. I love them. Oh, Gunther's a wanker.
You
Name it.
and everybody else here. When I talk, you shut up and listen.
Spare the words. Give the man what he wants.
Name it.
Yeah.
AJ, if you want a rematch with me at the Royal Rumble, I want you to put your career on the line.
Oh. There's no way you're doing this already. You're not done with us already, are you? Or are you gonna lose your career and you're gonna have to go to TNA?
It's okay.
Hey, you never know.
Think about it.
Can you
Think
imagine?
about if that is a hill
I'd piss everybody off.
worth dying on.
Do it.
And I expect your answer by the end of the night.
Oh.
Unless you're a little bit scared.
No, I'd kind of be down for him to go to TNA for a little bit and then show up towards the end of the year or something, like, or maybe even just like come back at WrestleMania, like do a little razzle dazzle, help him get off the ground over there on AMC. I kind of like it. I kind of like
Honestly, Corey, I'm not sure
They want you to say that because you're paid by TNA. Bitch, do you think TNA has money to pay me? Use your critical thinking skills. Holy shit. Did you see the broadcast on Thursday? Do you think they can pay me?
Far be it from me to
You
ever
dumb
doubt the
fucks.
phenomenal AJ Styles, but given Gunther's recent history, Goldberg, John Cena,
Oh my God.
AJ Styles does not want his name added to that very dubious list.
Too funny, man. That's good. That's good. So I searched on Google and I asked what it predicts for surprise returns for both the women's and men's Rumble. It predicted Kane, Chris Jericho. Kane? We'll come back to that.
Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Natalia.
I wanted to be in your corner tonight. I want to make sure that what happened between you and Becky 2 weeks ago does not happen again. Thank you. It's so good to see you. And listen, I am so ready for her tonight. You'll see. You got this. I'll see you out there.
Where's the braids? Who's back there? Who was that? I can't see. Are those just some random people? Or were they? Who is that? It was American made? I mean, boo! Come over here, Kian. I'm like, oh, Becky. No, boo! Shh. You suck.
From the
You didn't.
island of Ireland,
You didn't earn that title.
Becky
You're a
Lynch,
cheater.
set to defend the
Pumpkin eater.
Intercontinental
I actually don't know if you eat
Championship
pumpkin.
here tonight in Belfast.
The only good thing about you is your song. I'm glad the Bears lost last night. I hope you had a horrible night.
Big time Bex is in the building, ready to defend her gold. Becky Lynch said, "We cannot go back to the old ways of Maxine being champion." We'll see the Bex against Maxine live next.
They are overseas. Yes, they are in Are they in Belfast? Belfast? I don't know Ireland very well. The Wonder Years deserve better. Oh shit. Papa Wheelie, thank you for the $10 super chat. Happy Monday, Wheezy. I'm happy Raw is on early because I'm going to the ER and likely being admitted for lung stuff and swelling in legs and feet. My brother in Christ, go to the ER. What are you doing? What are you doing, guy? I felt the lights and I'm not going back there.
The first time that Monday Night Raw has ever come to the island of Ireland. Look at that. And it's always so nice to come back home because it reminds me of why I left. Oh no, come on, you know how it is. It's awful here. It's awful. The food is awful. The weather's awful.
Food's awful.
And it's
Roni.
fine. It's fine for you.
Confirm or deny?
But I'm rich and famous. I can leave.
Northern Ireland is
My
part of the
stepdad
UK.
is from
That's what
here,
I don't
actually.
know.
He's
I don't know the
a-
lore there.
He's a very smart man. He left and he moved to Dublin and he married a Dublin woman. But I know you're going through hard times, but it's okay. I'm here, Belfast, to say that I'm going to be your new hero because unlike Rory McIlroy, I'm not going to lose at the final hole because I'm the
My
greatest
chat, it's
female
not,
wrestler of all time.
It's not showing me YouTube.
And it's not just me saying it. Other people say it. Everybody says it. America says it. Sports Illustrated says it. The
Leave us alone.
Bleacher
Leave us
Report
alone,
says
Becky.
it. Welcome to the big time.
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, bitch.
Well, that's the way to
Fucking clown on us right now.
Becky doesn't need to endear herself to anyone. I understand there have already been discussions, very serious discussions, about erecting
Are you
a
going
statue in Becky's
to go back
honor.
to my message
I also
of
heard
the
the rumor that
predictions
she's
from
sending
Google by
letters
any
around,
chance?
saying
No,
she's
you can post
already
it again,
in the
though.
Hall of Fame.
That's
She
too far.
wants a
I can't
petition
do
to
that.
get underway. As you've been reading too much of those grifters
Did you
online,
order
well,
tickets for WrestleMania?
news.
No, I'm not doing that.
Becky Lynch saying,
Doing that?
earlier to me that
Kidding me?
we have to stop Maxine from taking over the Intercontinental Championship.
Always hilarious to hear non-Irish people try to explain Ireland to other people. They went on Google real quick and they were like, I feel that way though about non-Americans trying to explain America to other, or the United States. I actually really hate calling the United States of America America. That's been a peeve of mine my entire life.
Coming up live on
We're the
Netflix.
United States, bitch. Like, America is fucking, there's North America, which is Mexico, United States, and Canada, and then there's South America, which is all of South America. You know what I mean?
Intercontinental Championship on the line. Becky Lynch
It's a
will
stupid-
defend the title.
stupid
here
peeves
on
of
Monday
mine.
Night Raw. Becky Lynch says we can't go backwards anymore. We can't go back to Maxine Dupree, the top of the mountain.
Becky didn't ham it up this week.
And you see Natalia.
How did you like the AMC premiere of TNA? Good or bad? I was there live in person. I enjoyed it and I liked it. I understand the criticism of the production and everything, but overall, the show itself, I really did not feel was bad. I didn't like the ending, but I'm finding out that I don't like any of TNA's endings.
Famous part of Family Dungeon
which has improved her skills immensely.
Yeah, Maxine definitely
Trey
owes
Miguel
a
from the
serious
Rascals
debt of
got
gratitude
released from
for
AEW.
Natalya.
I believe he
guarantee
requested
it's
that,
gonna prove
and
invaluable for
I
Natalya being
would like
ringside
to
tonight,
respect
able to coach
Trey's
up
wishes
Maxine.
of
And
being
here's
left
the
the
reason
fuck alone.
Natalya is out at ringside
Trey
tonight
wants to
because
take a
what
break
happened
from
2 weeks
wrestling.
ago on Raw. Maxine was the champion at this point.
Maxine
And
had
I
applied
hope
the
he's
ankle lock
okay.
submission and was so laser focused, it allowed
But I
Becky
think we should
Lynch to utilize her veteran expertise and ring awareness to capitalize
respect his wishes
on the
and-
overzealous upstart. Some say Becky Lynch stole the championship. Those same people don't have any idea what they're talking about.
It was fine, a little too flashy, but it's for AMC. Was it
Here's,
flashy?
Our ring announcer, Mark Nash.
AAA was pretty good. There was so much on this Saturday, I couldn't keep up with all of it. I wanted to watch AAA, but I was watching TNA.
And is for the women's
Mark!
Intercontinental
Why do I feel like I haven't seen Mark in forever? Am I crazy?
Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied by Natalya. From Sacramento,
She's so fit, dog.
California,
Look at her.
Maxine Dupree!
What if Natty cost Maxine the title here?
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland.
Guys, stop doing that, because if that happens, no, I think I'd still react like, holy shit.
Intercontinental champion.
You piece of shit. Nick McCarthy, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I wonder if Natalya will turn on Maxine. Okay, so we're all, maybe.
We hear the boos, Corey. Becky did not
I hope so.
endear
I mean,
herself to the,
putting
crowd
Natty
here
in a
at
title
Belfast
picture,
tonight.
putting
Moments
the
ago, she
IC
had some,
title on Natty.
derogative things to say about Ireland.
Do it.
Oh, you might want to check your hearing. I'm pretty sure Belfast was booing Mark Nash for a subpar introduction of a star the caliber of big time.
Talking shit about
Becky
Mark?
Lynch brought up 2 miles south of here in the city.
Talk about
of
Mark for?
Dublin.
Fucking
And we are
catching
now
strays
underway.
over
Becky
here.
Lynch, a 2-time Intercontinental
The
champion
fuck?
against the former champion Maxine Dupree. Becky said earlier on today that she continues to make news on a world stage, that she won't let the Becky believers down tonight.
The Becky
She'll get rid of the
believers.
miserable Maxine once
Evening,
and for
Wheezy.
all.
Still not
only is Becky
pandering.
making big news
Hey.
on this planet, she's making news throughout the galaxy.
The backstage segment of the
Intergalactically.
linger of the
I
cam
actually
on
have
her
it
made
good
me
authority.
sus.
There's
Okay.
a group of scientists thinking about classifying Pluto as a planet once again, just so they can name it after Becky Lynch.
Well, she does star in
Shut up, Corey. Oh my god.
Exactly.
And Becky
Everybody
Lynch
hates
now
on
taking
Marks.
control of Maxine Dupree. Does Natalya's presence out here tonight help Maxine in any way?
It should, because in certain circumstances, Natalya.
No, I
can be
like
able to shout
Maxine's hair,
some sort of
too.
instruction.
It makes me miss
Whether or
my
not
hair.
those
I miss my
instructions are
hair. I'm not gonna lie
received
to you.
by
I miss
Maxine
my
in the
hair.
heat of battle remains to be seen.
This is the 6th time that these two women have gone one-on-one. Maxine owns an edge of 3 wins to 2, and there's the Fez press by Maxine, and the big right hands to the champion.
Curious to see what sort of adjustments Maxine makes tonight as opposed to when she lost the championship to Becky Lynch. Beautiful takedown, looking for the ankle lock.
And
Guys,
Becky this time able to
am I
counter.
crazy?
Maxine now with a nice drop kick to the champion. And Becky
Or are there
gonna
50 million
take a
fucking
breather.
camera cuts?
Maxine Dupree, much more aggressive since training with Natalya as well. Baseball slide by Dupree. And she's got
Is this
a
just
chance
something
on the
I've
ropes here. Cannonball.
noticed
Dupree
lately?
taking a high risk that paid off. This is what Maxine's going to need to do if she wants to become Intercontinental Champion again.
And again, she
It's literally
understands that
changing,
she can't win
like,
via count out
every
or
3 seconds.
disqualification. Must pin or submit the champion tonight.
And again, think of the value that Natalya could have added in the last championship match these two had. Being able to shout, make Maxine aware that Becky was using the ropes to execute a pinfall. That could have made a difference.
And it could have, but you can't
Hello
quite
from Germany.
blame
I'm the guy
Maxine.
with the
She was
shout
so
out
in the
sign
zone
from
and
last
so
Monday in
focused on that
Dusseldorf.
ankle lock. She thought she was gonna
Hey,
tap Becky
Mind
out.
Freak,
So
thank
the
you so
loss
much
was
for
false
doing
for
that.
her.
That was
Oh,
so
it allowed
fucking
the better
cool.
Becky to cheat and
So
capitalize.
cool.
Becky
Um,
taking over. Intercontinental
God, you
title
gotta
on
think
the
like,
line.
I mean, imagine, you know, I live in the States, so it's so, I've never been out of the continental U.S. I've never left. I want to. But
what does Maxine
the
have
fact
to
that there
do
are people in other countries
to win
that
the
see
championship
us
back from Becky
is
tonight?
I
is
think
just
Maxine needs to figure out a way
like getting to
continue
connect with
push
other
the
wrestling
pace
fans
like
from
she did in the
around the
opening
world is
moments
so
of
it's
this
so
matchup.
cool.
Maxine
That's so
cannot
crazy.
allow Becky
So
Lynch
thank
to
you
get
for doing that.
comfortable,
We
and
really
Maxine
were
can't make
geeked
any
about it.
mistakes.
Thank you.
Quite honestly, Dupree needs to be absolutely perfect tonight because she put up a hell of an effort in the match that she lost the championship.
Uncle Big Beard,
I also
thank you for cheering
think
150
the longer
bits.
this match
TMW,
goes,
thank you for the resub with
benefits
Prime.
Becky.
Sub anniversary before my B-Day tomorrow.
Maxine
Let's go.
to make
Also, LOL Bears.
no mistake here tonight as Becky heads up to the second rope.
And I hope you had fun at the show. I hope you had fun.
To retain.
Hope you're being unbiased during this match, Wheezy. Don't want you getting canceled. I am watching this match fairly, okay? So far, she's playing by the rules. So far.
Maxine needs to be ready for that
moment. Is Becky Lynch we're talking about, right?
Achilles heel of Becky, as you see here.
Oh God, you guys can see my phone.
Becky
Shit.
kicks out. Lynch very overconfident in many instances. Another roll through by Maxine. Stacks up Becky. Kick it two. Becky with a boot.
Can you blame Becky? Oh, looking for the cover to retain.
And Maxine kicks out.
Can you blame Becky when you've got almost half the world, if not more, telling you how great you are? You got Bleacher Report saying
you implying Becky's going to cheat?
A lot of people are saying great things about Becky. How can
I
you
said
blame
that she
her for taking
look.
it to heart?
She has a track record
Well, those people don't matter.
of it. Okay.
And Becky now
Okay.
with a forearm to the face.
Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that she don't.
Becky says, come on, quicker count here, official. Hook of the leg, and again, Maxine kicks out. And here's the frustration, Corey, that cost Becky the title the first time around. She can't get frustrated. She knows what Maxine's about by now.
I know everyone is glad Bears lost, but that Caleb Williams throw, though, unreal. No, he balled out. He did. He balled out. That was a hard-fought game. It really was. It was a good game.
Can't allow her head to get too hot tonight in this one, because as we've seen in
So Wheezy, it seems as though someone from the network asked for Trey Miguel's removal due to past comments. Trey has just went on Twitter and said that he is a man of faith now and doesn't preach hate, that he apologized and strives to be better.
Nice block by Maxine. Blocks the right as well.
What?
Becky, former 7-time world champion. First multi-time intercontinental champion in history. Becky sent across the ring. Maxine telegraphed that one, and Becky follows it up with a clothesline again into the cover on Maxine. Now, these frequent covers by Becky show me, at least, that she's concerned about the resilience of Maxine.
I think this is yet another example of the veteran instincts of Becky Lynch kicking in. You try to execute multiple lateral presses, multiple covers. If nothing else, you force your opponent to exert energy. The longer this match goes, that'll start to show.
I'd sub if the streams were all this early. Sadly, I'm GMT. Florbital, I'm just happy you're here. I'm sorry about the ads. I'm sorry about the ads.
Controlling this Intercontinental Championship matchup with Maxine Dupree in front of a sold-out crowd here tonight in Belfast, Northern Ireland. But Maxine is staying in this. She's not backing down.
Becky is certainly taking her challenger extremely seriously tonight, but right now, Dupree with a chance to turn the tables back in her favor.
And Maxine very confident
it's
tonight.
A similar thing to the Briscoes. It took a man's death for them to soften.
And look at Maxine now with the big boots to the midsection and right to Becky Lynch again.
It's weird considering Wentz had the most public stuff like that and is still there, though. Not that I feel he shouldn't. He just seems weird double standards. I don't know the situation. But anyone that makes a mistake, I mean, I preach. If you're new here, dude, I preach all the time that we grow and we change, and that is a part of life. And if you were a different person a number of years ago, and you've atoned for it, and you can apologize for it, and you can, like, you have to allow people the opportunity to grow.
But you could see in the eyes of
so I'm really curious what
a modicum of panic.
I'm really curious what
starting to set in. But this is where Maxine's got to
that's about. I really enjoy Trey. Trey is a really nice guy. What about Hogan? Hogan.
Down goes Maxine. Cover again.
Hogan really never. We talked about this when he passed. He made a lot of excuses, and he never like just owned up to. I mean, he just never owned up to anything. He made everything like everybody else's problem.
To your point, I believe the longer this matchup goes, the more it benefits Becky Lynch. Lynch is no stranger to the
and there's a certain point where like if you put that off for so long, like there's kind of no coming back. You got to take accountability. You got to take the accountability.
And Becky now.
Oh, into the armbar.
Looking for an armbar. Look at Maxine. Look at how she's trying to counter there. And Becky now have it locked in. No, Maxine turn it around into a pinning combination. And now into the disarmer.
Oh, no.
Now into the disarmer.
Maxine needs to find the bottom.
Cisco Double O. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Te amo, Wheezy, in 2026. Te amo.
Maxine again into a pin. Becky kicks out. Now looks for the ankle lock. The ankle lock is in. Maxine.
I apologize about his comments. Even at the time, he said that was not against.
Maxine looking to tap her out.
The challenger cranking with
Then
everything in
what?
her being, but countered by the champion.
Is it enough to put Maxine away? Kick out at 2.
Then what the fuck's going on? I don't.
Maxine missed with a big heel kick.
don't
Cover on the
understand.
other side. Cover again. Becky just at 2.5.
And again, you can almost see Maxine Dupri's heart breaking before your very
I don't get so mixed up in
eyes.
other people's business.
And
Neither
again,
do
you
I.
can chalk it up to inexperience.
Neither do
Maxine
I.
has landed her best shots thus far and still hasn't been able to solve Becky Lynch.
But this is
Trey
where Natalya could come into play.
reached
I agree.
out to me when I posted. I watched the match that they did in Ohio with my friends. They
Don't let Maxine take any
did that
unnecessary
match with
risks,
Alpha
which
Sig
is
and
what we may have
BDE.
just seen.
The Rascals did. The Christmas one. And I posted the clips of it, and he reached out to me. He thanked me for it.
Still fighting.
And he was like, I love these clips. Like, this is super cool. Thank you for doing that.
Becky and
I was like,
Maxine
oh,
slugging it away up at top
oh,
of the
thanks me for
ring.
that. Like, yeah. I thought that was real. I thought it was like, okay, cool. Go Trey. So all this happening is really interesting.
Becky into a superplex. Oh, and a nice DDT.
But I'm not about to go run around on the internet and like talk about it. Like I'll talk about it with y'all here as it's happening, but I'm not about to go make content about other people. I don't do
Based on
that.
the
That's
look
not what
in
I do.
Becky Lynch's eyes, you may be right. Perhaps Lynch
think that's cheap.
underestimated the opposition tonight. I don't know if Becky was expecting this sort of resilience out of
WBD.
Maxine Dupree.
What's WBD? I don't know what that is.
If she loses tonight, she'll complain about some conspiracy. And Becky now just
They're getting some
pounding
time
away.
here also.
I'd start pointing fingers at that official right away.
Oops.
What is Becky doing?
The Lions are
Doing a
hiring
top
former Cardinals
turnbuckle.
OC Drew Petzing as their new
Maxine
offensive
from
coordinator.
behind,
I don't know
looking to
anything
take
about him.
advantage. There's the roll up. Becky kicks out. The top turnbuckle has
Warner
been
Brothers
exposed,
Discovery
however.
is WBD.
And Becky now sent into it, blocks. Almost backfired. German suplex from Maxine.
This week I've seen someone make 4 posts because a big creator reposted their stuff. Kind of crazy to me.
And again, Maxine going to go up to the top rope. Another high-risk maneuver from Dupree. Cross body. Went for the lateral press. Becky rolled through. And Maxine kicks it 2 again. And Becky, she's livid.
Flying cross body. Oh, looking for a manhandle slam. Great counter.
Woo,
by Dupree.
Maxine!
And now looking for the ankle lock. Can she lock it in? Yes, she does.
DiGiorno!
And Becky's
Sorry.
screaming in pain. Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break here. Look at the torque by Maxine. It sends Maxine into the corner.
Dupree able to put the
I don't get why people on
just
Twitter
in
X
time.
decided to jump all over Yukon Mini Alex for attending TNA acting like you committed some horrible crime because they're dumb.
Cover.
Because they're dumb. Because they're told how to think. Oh! Oh! It's happening! Natty.
What the hell was that?
She's about to. Oh, shit. Why, Natty? Girl, pay attention.
Maxine not the only one at a loss here. I'm at a loss as well. Maxine may have had the Intercontinental Championship in her grasp moments ago. The distraction into a manhandle slam. Becky Lynch survives.
Why, Natty?
with the
Why?
title.
Here is your winner, and still the women's
But, like-
Intercontinental Champion,
But, like,
Big Time Becky Lynch!
Natty looking like a disapproving mother. Yeah, it's like,
Earth.
you're not good enough. You don't deserve to win.
Certainly
You
a
know?
litany
Look at
of
it.
questions to be
She's like
answered
pathetic.
by
And
Natalya.
Corey, all the work that Natalya put in to better this young woman in her career this year.
And that was one of the most uncharacteristic actions I've ever seen Natalya take.
I want that Natty entrance. I want that Natty entrance. I want the singlet. I want the braids.
Beside herself. And now Natalya not done yet. A double leg takedown. And now Natalya hammering away on the woman that was once her protege. Just an inexplicable act by Natalya.
Damn.
First costing
Natty.
Maxine the Intercontinental Championship. And now just just destroying this woman.
You're never gonna learn.
Ooh.
Corey, I think there's a...
Get her ass, Maxie. Blonde on blonde violence. Let's go.
I think it's safe to say that the friendship between Natalya or the relationship.
I think we all could feel this coming. Why else would she come out to the ring with her? I don't even care. Like, you know, even if you feel it coming, like that doesn't make it. That doesn't like tarnish it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make it bad.
I mean, not only berating but beating down Maxine and. Come on, get in there and just.
Oh, if WWE can pay for the rights to use "killing" in the name, that would be so dope.
Another sharpshooter. Somebody get in there and stop this. Do your job, ref.
Right, ref.
Nobody expected this. Natalya's a locker room leader.
She's not done yet, and look at this. Pierce better send somebody out here.
He said, how about you get in there, Michael Cole? Yeah, Michael Cole. Why don't you get in there and help?
I mean, there cannot be any sort of plausible explanation for these actions.
If Natty had been on TV more than once in the last 6 months, I'd probably be more excited for this story. I understand. I mean, I understand that, but I think it's also like exciting that, okay, well now are we, you know, now they're giving her time. So hopefully
even to her own
continues to show up.
I just can't believe what just happened.
Your Surfshark is acting up. They did just release an update.
Natalya going right back after Maxine Dupree.
Natty.
Somebody get her out of here. Ref, get her out of the damn ring.
Where's the 10 fucking security guards in Hurricane? Where are they? Where's Pierce?
Huh? Try to get Natalya out of the arena. We're going to try to switch gears here. You know, a 6-man tag team matchup. Ray, Dragon, and Penta versus Division later on tonight. Braun Breaker suspended because of his actions last week.
Breaker was warned not to get involved in Division's business per Adam Pearce.
Where the fuck is Jamie Noble?
Braun Breaker had no interest in obeying, delivering some of the most devastating spears the unpredictable badass has ever delivered.
And then as Pierce was distracting Breaker, a tsunami from Reed, and then Pierce just lost it.
Understandably so, but Adam Pearce under a great deal of pressure trying to stop the madness.
I don't find it sudden because they've had Natty involved in the story the whole time with the training videos and stuff. I kind of like this, and I think it's a way to keep them both involved while letting Becky move on to someone else. Yeah, I agree. Braun be zooming like Wheezy. Y'all ain't ready to see me zooming. Oh, the...
From my vantage point,
AJ Styles.
first.
Wah, wah. Oh, is that why Pierce isn't there? He's hiding.
Say things to get in your head and make you do what they want you to do. Bottom line here is just because Gunther issues that challenge doesn't mean you have to accept it, especially a challenge like that, man. Think about this, please. I'm gonna call my wife. That's a great idea. I'll talk to you later.
Hey! Hi! How was your week?
You know, I was just thinking about you. I've had a great week. How about you?
You have?
Yeah. Great week.
How
Why
dare you
ask?
be happy?
You had a great week?
Let me guess.
Be happy.
You want to know about Rob Breaker?
Okay.
Yeah, he's suspended. Just like I said last week. So yeah, I've had a great week. And now we're in Belfast.
Hey! Sorry.
You couldn't find an arena in London?
What do you want?
A lot.
I know that.
For now, I'll settle on the fact that tonight, the Vision has a 6-man tag team match.
I know.
You are?
I am.
Well, I need to get them ready for the match.
You know what? While you're doing that, do me a favor. Let them know that they should all be on their very best behavior. Let me tell you why.
Guilty until proven innocent, right?
As always. Just like last week. You gonna be out there tonight?
Indeed, I shall be.
And so am I. See
Indubitably.
you ringside.
Indubitably. I felt the lights and I'm singing Becky's theme song for some damn reason. Sorry. commercial. This is a good start. I think this is a good start. Oh, Kathy, hi.
Belfast, please welcome my guests, Los Americanos and El Grande Americano.
T-Mag, thank you for the resub for 24 months. It is actually not New Day.
Americano, later tonight you face Raw's newest member, the young OG, Javon Evans, and you've made it very clear that his attention that he's garnered recently does not equate to your greatness. So from your perspective, how will you fare tonight?
Tengo una pregunta. ¿Cuántos de mis paisanos tenemos aquí esta noche? ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿No entienden español o qué? Why am I not surprised that you people only understand one language?
Por favor. You people have no culture. Nada.
Are they throwing an accent in?
Just like Javon Evans, young
Why are you speaking English with an accent?
Estúpidos gringos.
What are you doing?
Viva Mexico, cabrones!
Bueno, let us talk about Javon Evans. Let me share a little bit of wisdom with you. Miracles only happen once. And your luck, Javon, eventually is going to run out. And that moment is going to be tonight when you're facing the greatest luchador in history of lucha libre, wey. So Javon, be ready, because tonight you're going to learn a thing or two from a grande americano pendejo.
Good luck tonight. We will see if that match is truly one-on-one or Los Americanos are getting involved. Let's get back to the action here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
With rampant speculation based on nothing but your own.
I mean, Leon Slater could show up. Could.
Sorry,
so like this makes me miss Gallus.
I know a thing or two about.
Was that Tyler Bate or Pete Dunne? Who was just talking? Well, that was El Grande Americano. And then Bravo. And who's the other one? Bravo and I don't even know. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne both spoke? No, that's Bravo and Ryo. Yeah.
Hello again, everybody at ringside. I'm Michael Cole, Corey Graves. Still
I'm rolling with it.
I'm still shocked at what happened moments ago with Natalya.
You and me both. Natalya's been a locker room leader.
IU title on the screen? What?
WWE and is looked up to by the entire roster, male and female. And to see that sort of action out of Natalya is shocking, to say the least.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, it is our main event. CM Punk defending the World Heavyweight Championship.
This Eminem song is not poop. They showed Miami and Indiana WWE titles because of the game later. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see. Papa Wheelie, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm calling it now. That's me right there. I'm calling it now. Natty and Maxine versus Maxine and Mystery Partner. The music hits in Titantron shows Jessica Carr's name. I don't hate it.
Here I am, champ.
Finn Balor. I really pulled a 360. This is the message. So I searched on Google. This is just a long message, baby doll. Kane, Chris Jericho, and none other than Big Show for the Women's Rumble. It predicted Layla, Michelle McCool, Brie Bella, and Paige as surprises for the Women's Rumble. I don't know why, but I don't see Big Show happening. But imagine the pop of Big Show. Your first mistake was searching on Google. Google doesn't know shit. Google doesn't know shit.
To the fans in Belfast when they have to watch me put their countrymen to sleep with a GTS. Because at the end of the night, I'm going to be standing.
Win Balor.
Still heavyweight champion of the world.
Do we want Win Balor? Is that what we want? The comedy, honestly. The comedy. If I heard a world It's the Big Show. Is Paul White still working with AEW? Wasn't he working with AEW?
Tonight in our main event, we are
Well,
live. Is loud,
Big Show.
and the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. It's the Punk versus the Prince.
Y'all remember when he had a
CM
sitcom?
Punk
Y'all remember that
defends
shit?
his gold
That was pretty
against
wild.
Ireland's own Finn Balor.
Pretty fucking wild. I need to hire somebody to do my clips. I can't keep up.
Stephanie still isn't clear.
Keep
They
up.
don't know how long she's going to be out, but it doesn't matter because when she does come back and when she does put that title on the line against Big Sexy, I am going to beat her worse than I did last Monday. I will get my title match.
Exactly, sister. Stephanie's gonna get cleared. You're gonna get your match, and you're gonna be the new
Live the hair.
Women's World Champion. I don't know, guys. I'm really feeling like 2026 is the year.
The
of
hair,
Judgment
the hair.
Day.
The hair is
You're
hairy.
about to be a world champion. You're about to be a world champion, and my little Roxy, I cannot lie. When
You're
you
gonna be a
wrestled for
champion.
Judgment Day,
You're gonna be a
I thought you
champion.
were a liar,
You're gonna be a champion.
a schemer. I thought you were shady, but now I understand why we really need you. You're not just the prodigy. You're my prodigy, and now you're my friend. And Saturday, we're going to be the new women's tag team champions.
Oh, Liv, I'm so happy that you feel that way. And I promise you, I'm not going to let you down.
I know, Roxy, I know. But Vinny, how are you feeling?
Tonight, we're on my island.
Moy
With
Island.
the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Moy Island. Sorry.
And I'm not leaving here without it.
Your turn.
Oh, look, it's the tag team champions. Champion. It's the tag team champion. Ooh. It's just me, Oos. Day one-ish. Look at the Yeeto. Is it just Jay again? It feels, yeah, it's just. Yes. Speak. Yeah, I don't think he's allowed to travel. I think that's what it is. He's not allowed to travel. Yeah. Is it just me or is yeeting getting kind of stale? Well, we could have a whole fucking.
I said, main event Jey Uso.
I don't want to get into it. You know. Uh-oh.
Hey, look, check it. I came out here last week, Goose. Put the whole tag division on notice. Usos in the house. Yeah, but I'm here this week, Goose. Belfast. Yeah, zoom in, Oos. Yeah, I'm here to let you know this week, main event Jey Uso is officially declared his spot in this year's Royal Rumble, Oos. Yeah, that's right. Your boy's about to be back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. Yeah, Big Jim, Trent, we love y'all. Every person in that locker room, this is a warning shot. Bow! 4 letters, 1 word.
I think
Thinking of Jimmy was supposed to run
some of my
things by
clips
Jimmy.
didn't save for some reason.
You know that he didn't. What's wrong with wanting to win back-to-back Royal Rumble matches?
Remember Jey Uso shocking the world
Shit.
last year.
Jey Uso hate is so forced. Agreed, but those are people that don't know how to think for themselves. T-Mac, you know how it is. They're all clucking in a fucking circle. Uh-oh. They're all clucking in a circle on Twitter over God knows what.
What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of what? What, Jay's out here declaring for the Royal Rumble? We flew all the way over here on MLK Day. Our favorite holiday, mind you. Mine too. We came here for the Tag Team Championship Open Challenge that the Usos promised us last week. So what about us?
What about New Day, Adam? We demand. Okay. You guys are going to get an opportunity.
Yes! The ball hit you, come on, baby!
So tonight you're going to get Whoa. Nobody say anything about tonight. No.
What you mean, man?
Next week there's a fatal four-way. The winner is the #1 contenders. Now I got to go to the ring and babysit the division. Have a great Monday. Next, have you
mean, bro?
I'm looking for nothing. Man,
You bald-headed tyrant!
Bald-headed tyrant. Oh yeah.
And Pierce is just growing on me. What another great decision by our general manager.
David of 9, thank you for cheering 500 bits. I do not understand the hate you get online. You're a good person. I can't stand some people. I got your back. Thank you. I don't know. People fucking
Maybe
suck.
not as much
Do you know, I think of cheering 500 bits 10 minutes ago. What did you say about VPN? I was saying that there's an update for Surfshark. It hasn't affected my stuff at all, but yeah. Okay, I am missing clips for some reason. I do not understand what. Oh, so this just isn't even.
And again, no Braun Breaker. He has been suspended. Reed, Paul, Theory in a 6-man tag match live next.
Piece of shit. It's weird. Okay, yeah, so. Wwe Raw recording. And for some reason.
And there is the vastly improved Austin Theory.
I'm missing clips.
Attitude.
Not good.
Joining Heyman and company.
Not
and of course,
good, kids.
The 330-pound Oscilla, Bronson Reed.
This is a reminder, though, over on Twitch. They just updated the way that clips are done. It makes it very easy for me to get clips. So if there are moments that happen throughout the stream that you think I should be posting or that I should save, just hit that clip button. I believe it's like up at the top. It just hits clip. It backtracks however many seconds, and then you can post it.
Probably be rich now.
Would help me out loads. Trust. Okay,
Very
so.
formidable group that is
Oh, thank God I do have all the Becky
Oracle,
stuff. Okay.
Paul Heyman.
And I think developed is a perfect word, Cole, because all three of these individuals grow and improve week after week after week. Now you've got Logan Paul.
I think I just don't have Becky's entrance.
Who knows what the Vision will be capable of here in WWE?
Well, all three of these men individually had a real promise in their singles careers here in WWE, but ever since hooking up with Heyman, their games have vastly improved.
Promise don't pay the bills. You've got to execute, and that's what the Oracle does better than anyone.
At least Natalia has something to do now. Exactly. I love having Natty on TV. I'm excited to see what they do, where they go with it. I hope at the very least Waller and Theory can lock up in the Royal Rumble. Something. Is it your reaction to the video itself? Both. So when I record, or if you're asking what you clip, you will just be clipping my reaction. But my clips, it's all of it together. It's recording the screen and me at the same time. So if I don't have it, I don't have it. But I actually feel like I actually didn't really miss anything. Just Becky's entrance, so I'll live. I'll live.
Making their way to the ring. Dragon Lee!
Maxine working a program on TV with Natty is super smart in my opinion. Maxine just needs to be more subtle with her selling, I feel, but she has improved so much, which is good to see. Subtle with her selling.
He can take your job out here next to me.
You are constantly trying to give my job away, Cole. What is it you have against me?
Does anyone know what happened to the LWO tag team? Haven't seen them in forever. Well, Santos Escobar is now Sexy Emo Boy over on AAA, if you didn't see. Bro cut his hair. He's got eyeliner on. Escobar. See?
Peacekeeper, Michael Cole. I wear many hats when I'm working. Like I'm keeping
He looks like he's in his element. He looks like he's about to join the Black Parade. Okay. Looks like he's about to join the Black Parade. And I'm here for it. I'll tell you what. I like wearing eyeliner too.
Hey, what a week on the WWE
Actually, I haven't worn
Podcast
eyeliner in a long
Network.
time.
Cody Rhodes is going to welcome the Phenom, the Undertaker.
Bro about to join
What a
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Conversation that is going to be.
Jack Sparrow.
What do you want to talk about?
Buzz Rumble.
Undertaker.
What is
Also,
tequila
Logan
gone?
Paul's impulsive.
What is a tequila
Welcomes my guy, Lil Yachty. Undertaker's podcast features the great Bruce Pritchard, and Stephanie McMahon will interview Bailey.
I'm pretty sure he's a bit older too, but damn, he looks good. He does. He does. Yes, absolutely.
Text me. I got with
Man.
That's how that all worked out. Very kind of you.
He loves to see
So
it.
6-man tag team action here tonight. Rey Mysterio.
Hi,
teaming up
Ray.
with Penta
Just
and
woke up.
Dragon
Is
Lee.
it too
What a
late to
team
ask for watch
to
party,
take on
Wheeze?
Theory, Reed, and Logan Paul
it is not too late.
of the Vision. Again, no Braun Breaker here tonight. He has been suspended by the man that is sitting at ringside next to Paul Heyman. Our general manager, Adam Pearce, who says he's out here tonight, Corey, to make sure chaos does not break out when it comes to the Vision.
Bitch, you ain't gonna stop nothing.
I understand, in theory, no pun intended, why Adam Pearce is out here. But let's be honest, he's the general manager of Monday Night Raw. Adam Pearce has a million things he could be handling backstage right
There you
now,
go.
but instead he's out here to antagonize the Oracle and the Vision.
Well, I think antagonize is a very strong word.
But Bill's fired their
when
head
it comes
coach.
to our general manager.
I mean,
Really?
Cole, I saw the footage.
Oh, they're all
Are your eyes
wildin'.
not working properly.
They
Adam
are
Pearce
all
did put
out
his
there
hands on
fucking
Braun
wildin'.
Okay, he got a bit carried away, but Braun Breaker went way too far in my estimation. And the Vision has
I think Wheezy has a better chance of stopping them than Adam Pearce. Josh Allen crying was sad. Oh my God, just the way that they all reacted to that. You could, like, that's a team right there. Like, that's a team, you know? No one was blaming anybody for anything. They were sad, and everyone was trying to take the blame for it. And
But Ray, Dragon Lee, Penta, never afraid to back up their words with action.
And this is the new attitude I'm talking about with Austin Theory. He says, I don't stop, I don't fold, I don't forget. Constantly putting the pressure on his opponents, not allowing them to breathe.
this is the craziest head coaching hiring cycle in a minute. Agreed.
The former United States champion,
Penta.
Logan Paul, who Paul Heyman convinced to become part of WWE on a full-time basis, is that now he mocks Penta with that strut around the ring. That's how it's done, Logan.
Theory clearly has fake tan on. His back is green.
I'm a little shocked that Penta fell for it. And Logan Paul certainly trying to get under
Leave
the
us
skin of
pale
Penta,
people
and it
alone.
worked.
Now Paul sends Penta into the ropes and kicked by Penta.
Coaches nowadays get blamed for anything. God forbid the GM and owner doesn't build the perfect championship team.
Great high flying style. There's a
I do think
swing blade
the
to Paul. And Penta
coaching,
fired up.
the blame on coaching is a little
Rumble
much.
season, of course. Rumble a week from
I do think so.
Saturday. And there's a blockbuster by Paul. Remember the performance Penta had, the Iron Man last year in his debut in the Rumble. Logan Paul's had a number of spectacular performances in the Rumble in the past.
Kicks off the road to WrestleMania.
Matthew Stafford is still alive in the
Rockin',
NFC
no
Championship.
doubt.
I know. I'm happy for him.
We've heard Gunther and
I got love for Stafford. I really do. I've got a lot of love for Stafford, you
What an
know.
uppercut by Paul. There's that boxing background of Logan Paul coming into play, and here comes the dangerous 330.
Is Penta an Ohio State fan?
Bronson Reed
I don't know.
going to go face to face with the Hall of Famer Rey
I do not know.
Mysterio.
Tribal thief.
David Goliath,
Woo!
no stranger to the career of Rey Mysterio, a man who has literally made a living dropping men 2-3 times his size.
Yeah, we've always said Rey Mysterio, the biggest underdog in the history of WWE, and there's Bronson Reed now. Drops Mysterio.
And the
from
NBA coach was
behind.
fired
Ray
1 year in his
loses
contract, got paid
this
$60
year.
million to sit at
Reed gonna
home.
catch
I
him.
mean, I would
Ray
take that deal.
a counter, no!
But it's still gonna
Slam
hurt.
dunk by Reed.
Horrifying
You know.
power from Bronson Reed.
And now who's antagonizing who now at ringside?
The
I'm getting
Oracle, Paul
hungry.
Heyman, is a licensed manager.
Everybody's
going
gonna
to
be so mad when they
Ireland.
give Roman
Adam
all the
Pearce
belts
is out
again.
here
I don't think
of
that
his
they're
own
gonna do
volition
that,
because
Bob.
he decided he wants to keep an eye on
I could be
things.
wrong.
You tell me
I
who's
don't think they're gonna
antagonizing.
do that.
And Paul now into the corner. Frequent tags. Here comes Bronson Reed. Every one of these men, so much more confident since joining forces. Reed, look at that, the 330-pound splash.
I mean, how could you not, Cole? It's like Paul Heyman's building his own personal Los Angeles Dodgers. You take the best of the best.
I really wanted
and
Mike
they just
McDaniel
keep
to be
getting
our
better together.
OC.
And
I
Theory
really
now
did. I was really hoping that would have been
Listen, if
fun.
you're
That
Rey
would have been a lot of
Mysterio,
fun.
Hall of Famer,
You know.
you've accomplished everything in your career. Multi-time world champion, Royal
Y'all heard the
Rumble
Fresh
winner.
Prince Mansion is up
Why
for
do you
sale
pick a
under
fight
$30
with
million. That's
Because
insane.
the world understands that Ray tarnished his legacy by his
That's
lack
crazy.
of skills as a father. That's what JBL told me. That's not my thought. That's JBL's thought. But
JBL.
I can't disagree. Look at this. Penta
Triple team.
Grayson Waller had a few Guinnesses last night. That must be a thing for Americans when they come here. It must have a Guinness in Ireland. It is it's definitely a thing. When like if you Ireland, people just think of Guinness here. Woo! Look at that angle. Sorry. Oh, yeah, good lucha things. Straight up crotch. Yeah. Hello. They were like, hello.
Man, we were just
balls.
saying moments ago,
what
that
the
was
fuck?
cool. The tope con helos and then
My
the moonsault.
lord.
And the synchronicity between the three luchadors, reminding the world just what they are capable of. Esto es lucha, as we say in AAA. This is wrestling. That's what it's all about.
See, I've been watching AAA.
Hell, it's a thing for British people when they go to Ireland.
Now bounced off the top
Really?
turnbuckle, Austin Theory. And now Dragon Lee, who's had just a great year here in WWE. Remember, he's a former World Tag Team Champion with AJ Styles. And speaking of Styles, what's he going to do?
I hope right now AJ's backstage somewhere quiet where he can ponder, where he can truly think about.
Well, he's calling his wife. We do know that.
Of course, but I mean, AJ needs to do some soul searching. Unfortunately, he only has a few hours, a little over an hour left to give Gunther an answer.
What would you do as Reed just cleans Dragon Lee's clock?
I would turn down the offer and continue to collect my paycheck.
100%, especially this is your final year, right? WWE.
We saw his Dragon Lee. Did you hear Elon Musk is thinking of buying WWE? I have not heard that. Is that actually true?
Just for your pride.
Can you just decide that you're going to buy things like that? Is that how that works?
Logan Paul.
Can you do that? Can you do this? I'm confused.
Oh, face first goes Lee.
You saw the story, but is it an actual story? Like, is that real?
Cover again by Logan.
And I think that's one of the reasons that the WWE fans have such an adversarial relationship with Logan Paul. Logan can be obnoxious. He can be abrasive.
No way.
But he's good. And people hate whenever somebody that they don't like is actually very, very good.
Well, much of what Logan says, I have to admit, is true, right? I mean, might not like the way he says it or how he goes about it. And here's Bronson Reed now. Big Bronson Reed, just a beast of a man.
Stomping the fire out of Dragon Lee.
I'm going to save my pennies to buy TNA. Me too. We should, you know what? Let's all put our pennies in a piggy bank and we can collectively buy TNA together. How about that? I think that would be fun. I think we could buy TNA and then we could host open,
and I'll tell you why.
I was going to say open enrollment. This isn't fucking insurance.
They could send everything
what's the word?
Here in WWE.
Tryouts, open tryouts. Solely for people on Twitter. We'll just have all the Twitter trolls come, and then we can throw them in a ring together.
We go out here each and every week, hoping to have a great night. So
and they can beat each other over the head with keyboards and shit. I think that's a fucking great idea, personally.
Who don't. Becky Lynch, the New Day, the Vision.
GoFundMe.com/WheezyBuysTNA, bitch. I would buy WWE 10 AEW to bring them together.
And we are back in the Vision.
I think Tony is not going to let anyone you're going to have to pry that thing from his cold dead hands. That motherfucker is not.
Live from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Our general manager, Adam Pearce, is at ringside, making sure the Vision does not turn things chaotic yet again.
Here we see what Austin Theory is capable of in his current iteration. We've known for years how physically talented Austin Theory has been.
Lisa, do you think TNA will be owned by Vince at some point? No.
It is Theory continuing.
Somebody called Tony Spade.
The pressure on his opponents. Tag made by
Reed. It's more of a reality than you think.
A former World Tag Team Champion, of course, with AJ Styles. And speaking of
a reality of what? What's more of a reality than I think?
Will he accept Gunther's?
Don't tell me what I think.
To put his career on the line at the Royal Rumble.
WWE and AEW, more of a reality than I think. I don't know about that.
Dragon Lee trying to make a tag.
I don't know. I also don't know enough. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's more of a reality than you think when I don't fucking work in wrestling. Like, I'm not a wrestling executive, so, like, I have no fucking clue that that's...
Body drop. Nobody home. And Penta's got a chance.
Dragon Lee just avoided absolute
Why?
disaster.
What makes I don't? AEW's doing just fine on its own. WWE's just fine on its own. No one needs to be bought by the other. They're both financially, as far as I know, doing just fine. So like,
scary individual.
what?
And Reed now powering up, and slamming him
Netflix
down.
is purchasing Warner Brothers, which is AEW licensed. That doesn't mean that they're both the same damn company. It just means they're just gonna be on the same fucking net. Like, you know what I mean?
Should have not been allowed.
Wheezy is missing it, but Belfast just chanted Logan Paul. He's banned from Japan. What? See, I had to stop yapping. I'm just yapping to you guys, and I'm missing
Delivering
stuff.
the last rights to Dragon Lee, but a bit too premature. Reed makes it
That interview with.
Logan Paul trying to prevent Dragon Lee from making it to his corner.
That means Netflix owns both companies. Netflix doesn't own WWE. Netflix has the rights to broadcasting the show. WWE is owned by TKO.
Lee to get to the corner.
Brutal forearms to the back of Dragon Lee's neck from Austin Theory.
That's not how that works. Tony Khan owns AEW.
Well, the accountability being that Austin Theory
Netflix wouldn't own. That's like saying TNT owns AEW. They don't. They just own the rights to broadcast it.
Dragon Lee to turn that into a Hurricane Rana, and now Lee with an opportunity.
And again, that instance,
The more you know. We're here to educate everybody.
Paid for it.
We're here to educate.
Again, Dragon Lee with a
Some people don't know.
daylight to make a tag.
Lee makes the tag. Here comes Mysterio. Ray the legal man against Austin Theory. Down goes, well, thought he went down, kicked him in the knee, and Austin Theory misses wildly with that one. Oh, Mysterio sends Theory.
Hey, Mysterio, absolutely.
I've missed seeing Theory wrestle.
The man who pulled off one of the biggest upsets in WWE history when he won the Royal Rumble 20 years ago. And that's how you pay homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Oh, into the knee. Down goes Theory. He's in position.
You have to use a country code for this to work here?
+1, 619.
Caught him. Uh-oh.
And Theory, though, intercepting
Oh, the
Mysterio,
disrespect.
tagged
Oh,
by Penta.
Penta.
I don't know if
Wait,
Theory
he tagged.
realizes it.
Down goes Theory. And here comes Penta.
The spectacular Penta.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Penta driver.
Is it enough? Bronson Reed breaks things up from out of nowhere. Penta with his Penta driver. Knee from Dragon Lee. Logan Paul with a clothesline.
Shit.
Watch Mysterio.
Hogan sent over the top rope. Man, what a match. What a match. And Logan caught Mysterio.
Yeah, you guys do not like Logan. I'm gathering that. I am gathering that.
Look at the power of Logan Paul.
Military press by Paul and Ray
Ooh.
on the barricade. Logan may want to turn around. Double drop kick. And
What just flew? What
now
was that?
Bronson Reed. Oh, this is going to get ugly. Penta, though, looked like Reed was going for that Death Valley driver, the jagged edge. And Penta saved Dragon Lee. Sends Reed out of the ring.
Oh, if I were you, I'd get light on my feet because Dragon Lee is headed our way.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Take it out. Bronson Reed.
But inside the ring, Penta with a kick to the body of Theory. Mexican Destroyer incoming.
No, and to the left hand by Theory. And now Theory. Oh, right to the knee to the back of the neck. Cover. Is it enough to put Penta away? And a kick out, a near fall.
Fucking calling Theory Timo Randy Orton kills
Michael
me.
Cole, Logan Paul's
You
good.
guys are
He just
funny.
assured us both personally. He's good.
That's good.
You guys are
I was a little worried. Look,
funny.
but meanwhile,
And Heyman now in an argument with our general manager, Pierce. Oh, my goodness. Logan Paul. They're the brass knuckles.
oh, yes, they are.
Logan Paul.
Adam's gonna get hit with the brass knuckles. Ah, Adam, don't! No, no, no!
And Theory got caught red-handed. Good
Got
job,
him.
Pierce.
Way to go. Way to do your job, Pierce. Hell yeah. Ruling with an iron fist. No pun intended.
Every time you keep putting your hand on my guy.
What's that?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
He took it on him. I brought it out here to begin with.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Every time you think you're gonna go out me, you know.
Are you sticking your hands in my face? Are you sticking your hands in my face?
Oh, it's getting ugly. Hey, wait a minute. Hey.
You bite your thumb at me, sir.
And now Mysterio. Rey Mysterio with the brass knuckles.
Ray.
To his advantage to Theory. Penta drops Logan. You know what they say about turnabout? Mexican.
Wow.
Destroyer. Cover.
Here are your winners, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, and Penta!
I don't want to even hear your belly aching. Logan Paul introduced the brass knuckles into this match.
I don't want to hear your belly aching.
To pick up the win.
Wait, he had to pick up the illegal
Oh my God.
left on the ring apron.
They cheated. Listen.
I'm not going to cast aspersions.
I'm not going down that.
Just leave it there.
Who the fuck is Logan? Who's Logan? I'm sorry. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman texting. Who texting? Oh, they're on your phone.
Jackie Redmond's backstage.
What's he doing? Call Roman Reigns.
Thank you so much. Speaking of someone who fights with honor, I'm here with CM Punk. Punk, you said you would be a fighting champion. You have absolutely lived up to that promise. But when it comes to facing someone like Finn Balor, in Ireland no less, how do you ensure that you leave here tonight a fighting champion and not just a fighter?
By being the best in the world. You know, I'm playing an away game here, and we're going into double OT, and I want the game on my stick, because all the best players do. This is the kind of pressure that gets me out of bed in the morning. This is the kind of pressure that helps me prove to the world that I am the best in the world, not just the United States. So why not come to Northern Ireland and prove that I'm the best against the best that they have to offer? The same pressure that makes me the best in the world is what's going to break Finn Balor tonight.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Fuck.
It is our main event tonight. Punk defending the world title against Finn
Picture of the
Balor.
crowd behind them is killing me. I saw that.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a holiday in the United States. The day we remember.
Does the WWE really think that Northern Ireland, aka Belfast, is part of Ireland?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Strange for them to ignore the northern part of Northern Ireland. Honestly, I don't think they know, and I don't know if anyone has told them. I'm genuinely shocked. I'm genuinely shocked.
I have a dream.
I did not think that they were going to make any mention of Martin Luther King Jr. Day at all. I really didn't. I'm glad they are.
By the content of their character. I have a dream today. When we let it ring, all of God's children, black men and white men, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old spiritual. Oh, yeah, you know. Free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Now is the time.
They always did in the past, but I feel like they didn't last year.
I still have a dream.
Last year they didn't? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oops, I've been recording that whole time. Mobby. I'm not saying everyone in the US is like that, but a lot do. That's why I call it North of Ireland.
We are in the midst of Royal Rumble season, and we have already
I understand.
seen some big names declare on
but
the men's side.
we don't know. We kind of got a lot of shit going on over here.
We saw Gunther also declare, and just now
We got a lot of shit going on here. Our timelines are absolutely a little occupied at the moment. We don't know what's going on in a lot of other places. I won't lie to you.
Did you remember all those words yourself, Kathy? That was
You
amazing.
piece of shit.
I'll take it from here. How's your crack, Belfast? Please welcome the greatest tag team of all time, the New Day.
Now, it looks like tonight everybody and their mama's out here talking about the Royal Rumble. And that means that we're the only people still that care at all about this tag team division. So let's break it down. Former tag team champion AJ Styles isn't even trying to regain that championship. The current tag team champions, the Usos, Jay is trying to get a spot in the Royal Rumble, and Jimmy isn't even here. So tell me, why does our love for tag team wrestling make us the bad guys?
And now here we are in the middle of a country that we do not want to be in. Being told that we have to compete against 3 other tag teams to become #1 contenders. American Made.
Beat 'em.
Alpha Academy.
Beat 'em.
Los Grandes Americanos.
We'll beat them.
And when we beat all 3 of those teams, we will go on to defeat the Usos and become your new tag team champions. And then, hey, shut up! And then finally, you will finally have a tag team champion group that you can be proud of. Tag team champions that you can be thankful for. That you can thank God for.
And then all of you drunks here on the island of Ireland can get down on your knees, raise your hands to the sky, and scream out in unison, thank God for the New Day.
Thank God.
Creed nearly broke. Have any of the ladies announced they were in the Rumble yet? To my knowledge, no, not yet.
WWE World is back in Las Vegas.
Not yet, not yet.
The 5-day interactive fan experience will take place from Thursday.
Yeah, Ireland, where you call us drunks and get a massive paw. Yeah, we're like, yeah! Yeah, we're drunks!
You don't want to miss the return of fan favorites.
Hell yeah.
Podcast recording, roundtable discussions with WWE.
Island of Ireland is so wrong, but I miss TNG having more than just backstage promo time on Raw. TND. Yeah, comment called Belfast. We had a laugh about it. I have it clipped.
Hey! Are you yelling at me? Say what you have to say.
I just want to let you know, I think you are the best general manager that Raw has ever seen. And how much all of us on Raw are going to miss you when you're gone from this show.
Are you threatening me, Paul?
No.
You bite your thumb at me, sir.
See, that can be used against me. But you just may want to take that phone call.
Go for Adam.
Huh? Oh, Heyman just blew my ears out. Dog, me too. Holy shit. That oh, the fit. Nice. The pop for real will be so loud. I love you. This is my brutality. Oh, that's right. They're tag champs. Sir? Forgot. Can't wait for the Rock and Pierce feud. I don't know about that yet.
Welcome the WWE.
I don't know about that, y'all. Ugh.
And Rhea Ripley. Rio, the new tag team.
He's calling Gable? Go for Adam. Who answers calls? Go for Adam. Who answers calls like that other than spies on Mission Impossible in the 1960s? Listen, let the man live. Can someone explain the hype that Asuka has behind her? Because I've never been a fan. Asuka stands out for so many different reasons. One, when she was in NXT and brought up to the main roster, was she the only or one of the first, I feel like, in that era, Joshi wrestlers to be around. She had a very different look, a different style. She was super dominant in NXT, undefeated. Has one of the best banger entrance themes. She's super versatile as both a babyface and a heel. She's doing, I think, some of the best work of her career right now. Currently, she elevates everybody she works with. She's subtly so very funny, unintentionally. And for being her age and doing everything that she, like, I adore her.
Monday Night Raw, the Kabuki Warriors, of course, the former
Do you answer your phone, go for Wheezy? I do not. I answer my phone, hello? Hello? Well, what do you want? Just plain awesome, cool as fuck. Met her too. Legit awesome. She's a beast. Love that. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, I only watch main shows, so I never saw her. Well, even when she came up to the main roster, I've enjoyed her entire tenure. She was champion. Her heel run when she came back was super cool. Like,
welcome to Monday Night Rio.
meh.
So in a couple of days, Io and myself, we will be defending the Women's Tag Team Championships against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Yeah, boo. It's gonna be
Yeah, boo.
my main event. But the question that I have is, Liv, Rox, when are you guys gonna learn that when it comes to us and the Judgment Day,
Rio is always on top.
Exactly, Io. But honestly, that's not all, because we have a little announcement that we would like to make. Once we beat Roxanne and Liv at Saturday Night Main Event and retain our Women's Tag Team Championships, we have been informed that Io and myself, we will be participating in the Royal Rumble
And
match.
2 more declarations. There we go.
Tag titles もロイヤルランブル持って。
The number 1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Champions had better not look past this duo.
Kind of cold in
Won
here.
a triple threat last week. Turned the opportunity.
Wow.
Wow. You both must be more delusional than I even thought, because my little Roxy and I are taking my tag team titles, the titles that I never lost, by the way, back to the clubhouse this Saturday.
And did I hear them right, Liv? Did they say that both Rhea and Io are entering the Royal Rumble? How's that gonna work, huh?
I don't know, Roxy. I have no idea how they're gonna pull that off. But what I do know, Io, is that I have a very friendly piece of advice for you. And if I were you, I'd strongly, strongly consider it. See, with Rhea Ripley, how it always works is that she's gonna turn her back on her tag team partner at the end of the day. I know, and I know because she's done it to me. But where you, Io, where you are gonna luck out is that her selfishness is always gonna get the better of her, leaving her with nothing and no one. But I digress because it's not my problem. But my little Roxy here has something to say. So guys, listen up. Tell him, Roxy.
I do.
Tell him.
You two are not the only ones declaring. Because me, Liv, and Raquel will all be entering the Royal Rumble, which means
weren't you guys just like, how's that gonna work?
It's gonna be a member of the Judgment Day going on to main event WrestleMania.
That all just seems like projection to me. Cause Io. I don't know if all of you guys heard what I just heard, but all of you guys are in the Royal Rumble, right? So answer this for me. How is that gonna work?
Literally, that's what she just said. Right.
Oh no! Raquel Rodriguez ambushing Rhea Ripley.
Io swinging at everything she could, but the numbers have caught up.
And now Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Well.
Tahana bomb.
Jeez.
This trio may have just answered Rhea's question. What's the Royal
God,
Rumble
Raquel's
look
a
like?
unit.
It may
Jesus.
very well look like this.
Oh, Rhea with a long history.
Holy moly.
With Raquel Rodriguez,
Big
but
Manny
again,
cool.
the numbers game to your point, Corey, taking advantage. Raquel Rodriguez has just been terrifying over the past number of weeks. Ask the injured champ Stephanie Vaquer about that. And Rhea fighting back. But Liv with oblivion. And Corey, she hits that Saturday. You know what happens.
And new.
Major statement from the Judgment Day. Liv and Roxanne seek the tag titles Saturday night at Saturday night's main event. Perhaps one of the three women there in the ring right now, standing tall.
You'll strengthen numbers till everyone for themselves and let's eliminate each other. Right.
Saturday.
Like, it's gonna cause problems for everybody.
May not be long till the clubhouse is dripping in gold yet again.
Problems will be had amongst all of them. Amongst all of them. For sure. For sure, for sure. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I guess this isn't the best day to be a face in the women's division. Not a good day to be around in general, I'm telling you.
The moments await.
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
In Riyadh. The city.
Props in the Judgment Day? No way!
The energy.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Experience Royal
Pause. I'll be right back.
Getting pumped up for Riyadh season with Royal Rumble.
Experience Riyadh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
accompanied by Los Americanos from the Gulf of America, El Grande Americano!
It's still amazing to me that there's very little history to be found when it comes to Los Americanos.
El Grande Americano, as well as Bravo and Rayo, have gone to the ends of the earth to protect their identities, their history. It's a culture of secrecy, not to be betrayed.
How come you seem to know so much about them?
I only know what they've allowed me to know. I've got sources on the streets, in the locker rooms. I ask all the right questions, Cole. I just can't seem to get all the answers.
Seems to be the story of your career. El Grande Americano set to take on Javon Evans tonight. And here's the Harland and Wolff Shipyard in Belfast, the place where the Titanic was built.
Well, in the interest of mentioning a more successful voyage, Eminem is the best-selling rapper of all time, one of the top-selling artists in history, and a 15-time Grammy winner, an Academy Award winner, a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, and this song you're hearing right now, Godzilla, featuring Juice WRLD, is from the album Music to be Murdered By. It's an official theme song for Monday Night Raw, and that's my favorite genre of music, Michael Cole. Just check it out.
Okay.
Had it right there. Would have just maybe it would have been 1, 2, 3. But no, now we have to try again, and we have to keep bothering Adam Pearce, and it's just oh, baby, I have to let this out. I'm finding it really hard to be positive right now. I mean, we started the new year on a loss. I feel like we're not building momentum as a tag team, and since we got so close, more than anything, I hate losing, but I really hate feeling like I've let my friend down.
Dude, what? You could never let me down. I mean, if you think about it, I technically didn't get pinned, you technically didn't get pinned. We have all of 2026 to look forward to, and you know what's up next? The Royal Rumble. One of us could win, one of us could go on to WrestleMania, dude. It's fine, we got this.
That is exciting. So you're saying that you wouldn't mind if I won the Rumble?
What are you silly? Would you mind if I won the Royal Rumble?
Of course not.
Okay, yeah, 2026, hell yeah! There we go. Hug me tighter. All right.
Well, that was something. You know, you mentioned music ago. It was here in Belfast that Led Zeppelin in 1971 first played the song Stairway to Heaven.
In Belfast?
In Belfast.
Interesting.
At Ulster Hall. And speaking of something that rhymes with Belfast.
I don't necessarily know that I agree with your assessment of the situation, but I do know that El Grande Americano is Jimmy Page's favorite luchador.
Really?
That's right. Robert Plant prefers Bravo and Rayo, but wildly popular.
Devon.
Hold on. And his opponent,
Hello.
weighing in at 195 pounds.
No way, bro has 6'7" as his number.
Javon
Sure
Evans,
does.
who officially joined Monday Night Raw a couple of weeks ago. Looking to go 3 for 3 against Los Americanos. He's already knocked off Rayo and Bravo in recent weeks.
Well, we know Belfast is fond of getting tipsy. Let's see how they feel about getting bouncy in this one with the young OG. Javon Evans, for my money, one of the
That does remind me.
superstars in the game to watch right now.
Are you tired of not being able to see things during commercial? !VPN over on Twitch will take you to Surfshark. Use code WheezyBlonde at checkout for 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. Along with being able to see things during the commercial, you also get free antivirus software, you get identity protection, all kinds of cool things, and you can watch a lot more stuff that's not available in your viewing area. Saves you a lot of money, saves you having to get ESPN Plus every month, all that kind of stuff.
Saturday
VPN.
night all the way in Mexico City, but bravely ventured all the way here to Belfast to compete against Javon Evans.
That was an interesting ending of that match.
It certainly was. I've been wondering where a certain Nigerian colossus has been hiding. There's your answer.
We just got 2 more entries for the Royal Rumble. The ones that we just saw.
Oh, and he caught him.
Looking for an air raid crash. Great counter by Evans.
Roll through by El Grande, missed with a kick. Evans going to scoop him up into a pinning combination and a kick out.
Saves you about $500. Saves you money. Cash money.
Evans up over the top. Shoulders down. Wow. Pace of this matchup will be extremely fast.
That was close as hell.
Evans telling El Grande, almost had you there.
A show of respect from El Grande Americano.
Oh, Bailey and Lyra. Damn it, I missed it.
I should say by Javon Evans. Saw Kofi and Xavier Woods earlier today. The New Day, of course, part of that fatal match next week.
Yeah, listen, I don't think Kofi would take offense to the comparison. Javon Evans, a young upstart right
I don't
now,
think we see the demon coming.
Future here in WWE.
But I just had a thought too of like,
Javon Evans scoots out to the
when was the last time we saw the demon?
Lands on the apron.
Like, has the demon
Superstars with the same
happened
idea. Meeting of the minds.
since WrestleMania 40?
Looks like El Grande recovered first.
What makes Javon Evans so dangerous?
The fact that Javon Evans is seemingly absolutely fearless.
No, I mean, no, so I meant,
Man soars through the
it was
skies
at 39.
with the greatest of
I
ease.
meant,
It's like he's made
I
out of
meant
rubber
since
bands. The guy
WrestMania
is
40 happened,
athletic,
has it
he's
happened?
resilient.
And the reason I
just
worded it
so
like
much
that is just
fun to
because of the
watch.
amount of new
Big
fans that we
drop
got
kick by
on the
Evans.
road to 40.
Ryo and Bravo.
Almost dropped a Kent Colby reference on you, the rubber band man.
Exactly. And now we're showing our age. Oh, big step up in Zaguri from.
That was why I worded it like that.
And now taking control of the matchup. Have to ground Javon Evans.
Definitely. And when you've got someone as well versed as El Grande
We
Americano,
did have
with so many
Diminito, you're
different
right.
Styles, including
But Diminito,
aerially, El Grande has
did
the
Diminito make
ability
an
to
appearance
adapt
on WWE? I
mid-match.
think it
Realize,
did.
Maybe
I
I'm
think
not
he
going to
did.
match speed with Javon Evans. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Americano would love nothing more than to recover from the fact that he came up short in becoming #1 contender to the AAA Mega Championship Saturday night.
That honor now goes to
So yeah, that's the reason I say that is just, you know, I think we have a large
Javon with a kick to the face.
new viewership of people that don't know that don't know the demon.
Oh, lands on the steps.
Ryo and Bravo.
They'll be like,
Good luck catching
he dressed
Javon
up as
Evans.
Diminito? You know what I mean?
Evans now off the top rope with a springboard. That springboard clothesline. And Javon Evans in control.
Ben said in an interview that he kind of hates the demon because they got to
Javon
a point
Evans
where you
doing
were
a
making
great
out
job
like the
keeping
demon
El
could get the
Grande
job done, but
Americano
Finn couldn't.
off balance so far in this matchup.
That's what we've seen from Javon Evans against most of his opponents. If you
That
consider that the signature style
makes
of Evans
sense.
thus far, that might be the case. The guy is just so mesmerizing in his
The
movements
issue
and
with getting the
lightning
demon is
quick.
that if it happens, he absolutely
Something as
shouldn't
simple
lose,
as a
and I think
body
he's going
slam
to
that
lose.
is performed by basically everyone on the roster becomes extra difficult when you've got someone like Javon Evans who can slip out the back door, who can roll through in ways that...
But I would be
they've never
thoroughly
seen.
disappointed too. Like, I feel like the demon.
Allowing these WWE fans to
I
get
don't
to him
know.
a bit here.
I just don't feel like it fits right now. I don't think it
Certainly
fits right
getting under
now.
the skin of El Grande
And
Americano.
I don't.
Here in Belfast,
If
you've got one of
the
the
Judgment Day is
greatest
going to
luchadors in
implode, or if
history
he's going to leave the
performing
Judgment
for
Day,
your enjoyment,
I don't
and
want
you're
it
showing
to.
disrespect.
I want it
understand
to
Americano's
be good
frustration.
and make
Aren't they
sense, and not just
disrespecting the
him
fact that there's actually
peace
a
out
match
and be
going
like,
on in the ring
I
here?
don't know. He was such a little
That's
shit.
neither here nor there, Cole.
You
all right?
know?
Let's not argue semantics all night. We've got a match to call. High-flying action. Americano taking something of a potentially premature victory lap right now. the disdain of the WWE fans here in Belfast, which, as you know, Cole, some superstars feed off of. Let me tell you, in Mexico City, Americano is a bona fide rock star.
Seems like he's been becoming
Sorry,
very
I know I'm
popular
stuffing my
around the
face.
world.
I was getting lightheaded.
Bravo and Rayo enjoying what they're seeing on the outside.
Dom had an AI AEW title posted by WWE. What? Something happened to Javon. What did you say?
And you see El Grande Americano in the ring. We have our,
I just
our
heard him talking
doctor
to
out
the
here,
ref.
Corey, actually talking to Javon Evans now, which appears to be the holdup. Not quite sure what the situation is.
Wasn't
Oh,
able to
Javon.
ascertain exactly what happened.
I was busy stuffing my
Medical
face.
officials
Oh,
demanding
shit.
that Americano keep his space as they check out the young OG.
Again, not quite sure what happened or where the injury may have occurred.
Oh my God.
Well, we have a developing situation here. The doctor is with Javon Evans here just to the right of our announce table. Javon apparently injured in this matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, Javon Evans is no longer able to medically compete. Therefore, your winner, El Grande Americano.
Again, it's going to be
sucks.
interesting to get a medical update on Javon. I'm not quite sure where he was
sucks.
hurt. Don't know if what exactly happened, but
That sucks. That sucks.
Certainly tough to tell.
No,
I don't know if
Javon.
it's perhaps an arm or a shoulder. Either way, absolutely heartbreaking turn of
All
events
right.
for the young OG. We'll do our best.
Whatever
to
it is, I
keep you
hope it's
posted
not
with Evan's status
super serious. I
as
hope.
the details become available.
yeah, the doctor and the official Jessica
Aw.
Carr here making the decision
That
to
fucking sucks.
call this matchup after
That
an apparent
sucks.
injury
Oh
to
my God, he
Javon
just
Evans.
got
You see
here.
him favoring a upper chest,
Shoulder.
area.
Well, he was kind of crushing up here.
Unfortunate turn of events that nobody
Damn,
saw
dog.
coming.
Well, you want to talk about unfortunate turn of events. This is Maxine trying to win the Intercontinental title from
He's
Becky
holding
Lynch.
his arm. It looks like a
Natalya, who
dislocation.
claimed
It
to be
looked
at
kind of
ringside
dislocated,
to
but
assist Maxine in regaining the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm not a doctor.
Instead, delivered a dagger right between the shoulder blades
I'm not a
of
doctor,
the
I'm not a
challenger,
doctor.
Maxine Dupree.
the shoulder
And
demon
Maxine
strikes
saying
again.
why.
No shit, dog. Crazy
Natalya
shit.
has been a mentor for this young woman. The major reason that Maxine has improved so much, but the distraction allowed Becky to hit the manhandle slam and survive with the Intercontinental Championship.
These cuts are so long.
Well, unfortunately for Maxine Dupree, things would go from bad to worse as a vicious attack from the woman who she considered a friend and a mentor, Natalya.
Why
Natalya
would it
would
be
brutalize
script-
Maxine
No, why would it be
Dupree
script-
in the
You
center
guys,
of the
come on
ring.
now. Come on now, come on now.
Eventually adding the exclamation point in the form of a sharpshooter.
Let's head back to the locker room area.
I feel like
And
certain
Jackie
situations,
Redmond.
there doesn't even need to be a conversation about that. They ended the match like
Cole,
that.
thank you so
I mean,
much. I'm backstage with Finn Balor. Finn, tonight you have an opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's been a minute since you've had one of those, and it comes in your home country of all places. I mean, that is a lot of pressure for anyone. How are you dealing with it?
Jackie, the magnitude of tonight, it's not lost on me. But perhaps it's lost on the champ. CM Punk, you're a fighting champ. And I respect you. But I question your judgment. You see, you're on my turf now. This is my island, in front of my people. And tonight in Belfast, there's gonna be a new Irish World Heavyweight Champion.
It is our main event tonight.
Would you guys
Punk
like to
and
correct him?
Balor for the world title.
Anything you'd
Well,
like to add?
WWE Unreal gave audiences an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look at WWE.
No, it did feel like a
Now
face promo.
season
No,
2
you're right.
Is coming back to Netflix, featuring Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and many more. WWE Unreal Season 2 premieres tomorrow only on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek.
You need Finn to pull it off. Are we all pulling for Finn?
Truth's run, where his contract was coming up.
Because I honestly wouldn't mind them
dealing with
I
contracts
honestly
and money,
wouldn't mind them
and you are very far
continuing
apart in the
with
numbers and communication.
So like
breaks
while I
down.
want it right now, I
very
feel like it would
easy for
honestly
both
be a little
sides
sweeter to have him
to
chasing
read
it for a
into the
little while.
communications differently.
And
Okay,
and then have
well,
a real
if you're not
big
going
like
to come
payoff.
to us,
You know?
Then
I don't
Truth,
know.
we're going to let your contract
Because I
lapse.
feel like this got dropped on us
Your
very quickly.
Contract is at the end. We're not going to renew, knowing that hopefully maybe this will.
I like the
force his
chase.
hand
I
to
like
say,
the
well,
build.
hold
I
on a
like
second,
I like
can
the
we
story,
talk?
you know.
He immediately
I would
went
like
out
for them
on
to make it
social
feel
and said
really
he was
important.
fired, which he was never fired. Contrary to prior belief, he was never not under contract with us.
I got the call that my contract wasn't going to be renewed, and I'm like, so am I released? I took it as I was released. I was hurt.
While it broke my heart, it made perfect business sense to not renew his contract. At his age, you might not get that reward back.
It does come out tomorrow. I need to make time to watch it because everyone is. When does it come? Like, what time tomorrow? Is it going to be released at like midnight? Like, when is this happening?
Belfast, please welcome my guest, Dragon Lee, Penta, and WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Congratulations. Big win tonight over the Vision. Now, they pulled out some tricks, but you guys got the win. How good did that feel?
Well, Kathy Kelly, I gotta say that training with Mike Tyson paid off tonight. Yeah, but no, you are standing in front of
Stream
two
party?
of the greatest
I'm
luchadors
kinda thinking about
of
it.
all time. You know, Paul Heyman likes to talk about his vision and how the future of
I'll be
WWE
3 a.m.
is within.
Well, so I have
Braun,
therapy at 10
Bronson,
tomorrow.
Theory,
Well,
and Logan. Those
I
are
have a
the
lot to do
future
tonight. I
main
have some
eventers.
deadlines tomorrow for
He's not the
for
only one with
brand
the
deals.
vision. This is
so I have
Rey's
two
vision,
important
right
things I need
here.
to get done. I'm sorry, I'm not listening.
And you are standing next to the 3 luchadores that will be entering the Royal Rumble.
Wow. Big news. Dragon Lee, excuse me if I'm wrong, but this is going to be your first Royal Rumble?
Just look at me, of course. My first Royal Rumble. And you know what? I'm very excited because 2026, I'm gonna bring the fire.
Katy, la verdadera visión está aquí frente a todos ustedes. And together we will make history because we have zero. It's clear.
Is that a Paul Heyman fathead? That's funny.
In Vegas.
On my Netflix, it just says coming Tuesday. Okay. Okay, cool. Unreal at 3 a.m. It releases at 3 a.m. I cannot do that.
Never knowing.
But I have therapy at 10. I'll get my ESPN's shit done.
WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Made out of the hardiest cardboard. Yeah, that was high quality. That was high quality. Oh, Oba still. So is he just showing up at the Rumble? Like, what the hell's happening? Who? Is Oba Femi the new Veer Mahan? Oba is coming. Oh. Bronson, you gotta steal something, bro.
Easy.
Still wearing that damn shirt. You gotta steal something.
Hi. What may I do for you, sir?
Listen, in the interest of fairness, I'd like you to have Braun Breaker here next week.
Because you're going to lift his suspension.
Because I'd like to talk to him eye to eye like a man.
You know,
see, I'd like to smooth it over, okay?
If I got that phone call, I'd want to smooth things over
This
too.
has nothing to do with a phone call.
What was
I'm
the
a
phone
grown
call?
man. Braun Breaker's a grown man. I want to get 2 grown men in a room and see if we can iron this out. If you can have him here next week.
Mr. Pierce, it would be my honor to have Braun Breaker here next week.
Looking at his earbuds in.
But you better be on your best behavior.
Hey, Jay, talk to the missus. Sure did. Shortest conversation we've ever had. Okay. Only a few times I've heard her cuss. We've been married 25 years. Me too. She said exactly what I was thinking. Kick his ass. You realize there's no coming back if we do this. Nope. Let's do it. At the Royal Rumble, it is official. You're making fun.
All right.
I mean, I love AJ Styles, but I think that this is a huge mistake, a huge
Michael Cole's like, you can't do it.
By one of the all-time greats.
I couldn't agree more. I never doubt AJ Styles. I've known AJ for over 20 years, and I think he's taking a very, very big risk at the Rumble.
Well, let's talk about what's going to happen this coming
real
Saturday
talk
night.
though.
It's Saturday night's
What do
main
you
event,
think?
Special start time of 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific over on Peacock.
What
And
will
there's still tickets available. You
the
can get individual or combo
reaction
tickets
be
at Ticketmaster.
if AJ
Saturday
loses that
night's
match?
Main event, the Bell Center.
Because we obviously don't know what the
You're
plan
gonna
is
find out who will be the first
with it.
number one contender to challenge the new
But
undisputed WWE
I
champion
don't
Drew McIntyre in a fatal 4-way as the Viper, Randy Orton, Sami
Can there be a
Zayn,
DQ?
Damian Priest, and Trick Williams all compete for the distinction.
Also, the
Gunther's going to
Women's
win to get
Tag
more
Team
heat.
Championship
AJ going to
will be on the
TNA.
line
Listen,
this
man, AJ
coming
got at least
Saturday
one more
night.
Mania in him.
Rhea Ripley and Io
Well,
Sky,
that's
the
kind of where I'm
champions,
at
defending
with
against
it.
the
Like,
number one contenders, Liv Morgan,
he
Roxanne
retires from
Perez,
WWE, not
Judgment Day.
TNA.
Speaking of Drew McIntyre, the former undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes has a receipt to deliver against the man
AJ
he
going to
feels
beat him?
cost him the
But I
gold
don't feel like that makes
inside of
sense.
the steel cage. Of course, I'm talking about
I don't
the
feel like that
Samoan
makes
werewolf,
sense.
Jacob Fatu.
With what they have happening. You know what I mean? I can't imagine Gunther losing. She's so scared.
You embarrass me.
So you embarrass me.
So sorry. Next time, I will. You lost our titles, and you lost.
No
last week.
accountability.
It almost hurt as much as you turning on me. 辛いね。傷ついてんね。I
This is
know
an outrage.
how you feel. バカ! I promise. I'll make sure you win the Royal Rumble. I'll do anything.
Uh-oh.
なんだってやる。
She is not helping you win the Royal Rumble.
Don't make me yell at you again. Okay?
Time to grow that backbone, Kyrie. Come on. Grow that backbone, girl. I'd be scared of Asuka too, bitch. Like, woo. Is that nearly a third declared for the Women's Rumble, up to 9? Yeah. They're shoveling them out right now. Yeah, she's still betraying her in the Rumble. Oh, it could be such a good moment, though, too. However, do you feel like that could be a wasted moment? Because it's going to happen in Saudi. I don't know. Oh, baby girl's crying. I hope that they give it the energy it deserves. Kyrie returned, if I'm not mistaken. Kyrie returned at a show in Saudi, and I remember being pissed off about it because, like, They didn't give a fuck. I vividly remember that. Cult of personality. Cult of personality. Cult of personality. Elijah, I missed that $3 super chat a while back. Says Wheezy is stunning. Thank you. Who you got in the Super Bowl? I don't even know where we're at right now. I hate it because I just really right now I don't for your sake I hope you're satisfied. For your sake I hope you're satisfied. If it was in Jeddah, I wouldn't be that concerned about the crowd. Is it in Jeddah? Or is it in Riyadh? Riyadh. So it might not be good. I don't know. I don't know enough. I'll take your word for it. Someone said, I'll be so honest, would have said Jeddah and Riyadh were the same place. Stop. They're already mad at us because we didn't understand Ireland, okay? Stop it. Making us look bad. We don't know shit. To be fair, they don't teach us. That's not our fucking fault, all right? Our education system is fucking ass, all right? It's not our fault.
Well, there's no doubt that CM Punk has been a fighting
It's also
champion.
outdoors and it'll be cold as fuck. Is it really?
26, surviving a couple of weeks ago with a win over
It gets cold there?
tonight, Corey, against Ireland's own Finn Balor.
CM Punk has recently been very open and honest about the importance of his legacy. And Punk understands he's closer to the end of his career than he is the beginning, so he wants to make every opportunity.
It's not that hard to make.
Every title defense count. Every match memorable.
Also, the fact that CM Punk went through hell to finally become the World Heavyweight Champion. You wouldn't forget what happened back at SummerSlam.
Do not have Finn come out in the ad, please.
Well, he did. Climbed to the top of the mountain before getting cashed in on by
I just realized that
Seth Rollins.
Punk came out during the ad.
He vows that this championship reign will be one for the history.
I don't know the conversions to Fahrenheit, but it'll be a single digit in Celsius. You know, one thing from Raw, less ads it seems. I think less breaks have been done. Agreed.
I've got to be honest with you.
I think
Cole,
less breaks have been done also.
That CM Punk would have received
I really do feel like there was some kind of change the last couple weeks.
But judging by the chance and the fact everyone
R10 Gaming Rules, thank you for the 550 super chat. Congrats on hitting 50K. Did I hit 50K subscribers on YouTube? Yay, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you. And during the ad, they're both gonna. No way. No, they're not. No, they're not. Thank you for the congrats, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a road, what a journey. Is he talking shit to someone in the front row? Looks like something like that. Or maybe people he knows. Is that a Kelsey brother I just saw? Oh. Nick McCarthy, $15.90. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I don't care who wins. I'm hyped for this match. I am too. So I need y'all to know that I might not be super locked into chat or anything because I'm going to really try to lock into the match. Gotta really pay attention, okay? Okay. Thank you.
I can swallow up, bottle up, wall it up, feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the Cardzilla.
He did just offer someone at ringside to come under the bottom row and get kicked in the head. Will we get to do the arm racing? I don't know. If we do, I'll die.
Well, earlier tonight, AJ Styles demanded a rematch with Gunther at the aforementioned Royal Rumble. Here was Gunther's response.
AJ, If you want a rematch with me at the Royal Rumble, I want you to put your career
They still have Punk's music playing.
on the line.
Am I going to watch the college football championship game tonight? Yes, I am. Only 50 more K to get you a nice shiny YouTube plaque to hang on the wall. We're going to work towards it, I'm telling you.
Me too. She said exactly
We got to
what I was
crank it up. No more bullshit, man. No more bullshit.
Kick his ass. You realize there's no coming back if we do this. Nope. Let's do it. At the Royal Rumble, it is official. You're making friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there. The match is official now for a week from Saturday at the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles will put his career on the line against the career killer, Gunther.
You haven't gotten a plaque yet? No, I only have 50K on YouTube. You get 100. Once you get to 100K, you get a plaque. And I have not earned that plaque. I have not been. I have not focused near as much as I have on YouTube to have earned a plaque anyway. I can get there, but I've had a lot of soul searching to do and a lot to figure out about myself. And we're getting there. So. What are we doing, Finn? What are we doing, Finn? Let's fucking go! Oh my god. Ah! You missed it, Finn. Okay, it's fair. It's fine. It's been, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was 10 years ago where Finn Balor won his only world championship. The Universal
So for those of you that don't know, I
I
came back to wrestling in like 2016. So me starting watching again was right when Finn Balor had to relinquish the Universal title. And then when he came back and the whole run with Seth and everything, like that was my first run like back into getting into it. So
Finn Balor grew up 2.5 hours south of Belfast in Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. He's the hometown hero from the island.
You have no idea who you want to
tonight.
win. I'm going fully quiet for this one. That's fine. It sucks because I don't know either, and God, he fucking deserves. He really does. Not to get into the like who deserves what thing. He really deserves to have another. Because of that, I mean, I think back on that time. He really deserves to have another run at it. I just think it would be better served letting him build a story into Mania or something like that. I really do. I think he deserves that. I would like to see it happen that way rather than it happening just like this. And I feel like reading Punk's face right now, I feel like Punk is retaining because I feel like it hurts Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Because I think he probably wants to give it to him. That could be wrong. But we'll see. Feel like I can just read it on Punk.
The challenger from Bray, County
with 2% body fat.
At 190 pounds, representing the Judgment Day, Finn Balor!
Get it, Mark. Let's get it, Mark. Hell yeah.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
C-Trips, look what you're keeping from us. How is he keeping it from us when we're doing it right now? Chill out. Oh God, Wheezy, you bootlicker. God damn it. Can't win. Can't fucking win. Y'all boo.
For the first time ever, the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended on the island of Ireland. Finn Balor telling me earlier today he spent the weekend with his family. It reminded him who he was and where he came from, and put him in the right frame of mind for this matchup tonight. His best friend is here in the front row to watch Balor.
In the words of Devo, get your special sock ready, nerds, because it's about to get good. I need a Finn win so bad. I'm so torn here. No shot. They're booing Punk. Finn got full
Punk has
aura.
been in this game for a long, long time, as has Balor. Both of these
dream
men
match.
for these sorts of atmospheres, for these sorts of moments. This
No,
comes down to who's the better man tonight.
Yeah, CM Punk.
Wheezy, I'm really happy my Pats are in the AFC Championship.
Finn Balor,
I'm happy for you.
Universal Champion.
So I was like, I need Finn to lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in, Finn.
Looks to wrestle Balor down to the mat. It has been 4 full years since Finn Balor has been a singles champion in WWE. Looks to change that luck tonight.
There's a mat wrestling off the opening bell. What that tells me is that these two have a great, healthy respect for the abilities of one another. They may not be friends, but they respect what the other's capable of.
What an electric atmosphere here tonight in Belfast.
This is Mark Nash. He's a SmackDown ring announcer. And he's,
WWE legend, Fit Finlay.
like, what are you telling me for?
He is looking on tonight with a smile on his face.
You can see JD coming back here and trying to help Finn. No! No help! No.
What does Balor need to do to win the title tonight?
Trying to help a fucking up? I could see that happen. Okay.
He's not afraid to take high risks. Punk at this stage in his career
Hadn't crossed my mind, but
I think Finn needs to take to the skies if he wants the advantage.
And for Punk to keep the title,
do what you do best. When it comes to in-ring IQ, few are better than CM Punk. The guy can solve puzzles.
I don't mean this in a sus way, but I need Finn to see Finn take his pants off, bro. The trunks had so much aura. Them leathery trunks. Yeah, I remember.
Punk is feeding off this atmosphere.
And we've seen plenty of superstars be destroyed in our hostile atmosphere such as this. Punk, to your point, is feeding off of it. In a weird way, it could backfire. It could drive CM Punk to accomplish great things tonight.
Yeah, Punk, a high-pressure player.
Make no mistake about it. CM Punk has an ego.
Oh, basement.
Everyone. Punk would love cover
here for the championship to kick out.
Punk would love to leave Belfast with a smile on his face saying, I told you so, period.
You know what is interesting about this match, Corey? These two men who've accomplished so much in their long and legendary careers have never met one-on-one before tonight.
When I saw that stat, I had to do a double take. I didn't believe it was possible. These are two superstars who did have relatively similar careers prior to WWE in that on the independent scene and globally speaking.
You've never been more against Punk than you are today. It's fair right now. I think we're all a little.
They got the WWE and
we're all a little over the parade.
Now CM Punk.
Look at this.
Suicide dive drives Balor up over the announce table. And with that, the best in the world. It's the Saint versus the Prince for the title.
He's like, all right, it's worth a shot. Fucking commercial. He's like, yeah. You can't win him. You can't win him, Punk. It's all right.
He came backwards.
And one of the things that's interesting here is that Balor really trying to get some feeling back into his left leg here behind the announce table, and you have to fear that Finn perhaps was injured.
Balor in danger of being counted out right now. Chad Patton at the count of 6. Get in there, Finn.
Got to beat the count.
You don't have
back
much
in the ring.
time.
Balor can barely make it to his feet. Count of 8. Finn does beat the count, barely.
But was that a mistake, Cole? Did Finn Balor roll into the Wolves Den at less than 100%? How bad is Balor's knee banged
Was Finn ever in world title runs before?
I agree. I'm not faulting him. I'm just asking. Instinctively, you want to get back in the ring. You want to stand up and fight. Sometimes your body betrays you.
And Balor, Irish whipped into the corner by CM Punk. Right now is the pace that Punk wants it at.
Yes, I agree. I think this definitely behooves CM Punk.
Crazy, my cat is getting her
to keep
rabies
the pace
shot.
a little more methodical.
Summertime 16 only for 24 hours.
Punk is well aware
I
that if
took
you
it as he
provide
was
the
asking, like,
slightest
has he been in, like,
opening
the
to Finn Balor,
chase for
Balor's
it
gonna
before?
capitalize.
Like,
You can't make a mistake
after
against
that
someone
win.
as
Yeah, he came back and
you hear the
a
chants
few
for it. Some of
times.
those nights where it's interesting.
Mostly
You
with
got the
Seth, I
hometown
feel
hero
like.
in Finn Balor.
Trying to think
The
of any
very
others.
popular CM Punk battling out tonight. And dueling chants for both. Neckbreaker by Punk. Floats into the cover to retain, and a kick out by Balor.
Again, Finn Balor may be the sentimental favorite tonight. There's no question about that. But CM Punk is a
For the Universal, when they
superstar,
debuted, he won but was
bona
injured
fide,
and had to vacate it the next
people on the planet,
day.
one of the best of all time. So there's a certain level
Well,
of
he did it again.
appreciation
I
that
feel
comes
like just
with
the
his
last
presence. That's what we're seeing
few
tonight.
years, I feel like they ran Seth and Finn back, and I feel like Seth was champion at the time. Obviously, Finn didn't win, but I feel like they ran like a short little program with the two of them. I just can't remember exactly when it was. It's like they went back to it because I remember Seth pulling the move that literally injured, that he injured Finn in the first place.
Balor gets back up to his feet. You can tell the leg's still bothering him.
Again, the dueling chants. Balor with an opportunity. Punk's got a kick out. Oh, nice elbow cover now by the champ. And Balor gets the shoulder up. For the first time
No
ever,
way that many
WWE
people chanting for Punk.
broadcast
They literally
emanates
are,
tonight
though.
From Ireland, Belfast, Northern Ireland. CM
Look
Punk
at
defending
Northern Ireland.
the World Heavyweight
Look, are you happy
Championship
now? Look, we did it. We're correcting.
against Finn Balor. We were concerned a bit about Balor's leg as he was sent over the announce
James
table. The Punk
Letterman, thank you for the
suicide dive, but
$1.99
Balor
super
trying
chat.
to
Lions
shake
and
off
Eagles fans rejoice. The Bears lost.
Adrenaline can do amazing.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
But right now he's got to worry
Witchel.
about the best
The
in
wicked
the world.
witch. I'm kidding.
Vintage Punk.
So sorry, Bears.
Bulldog. Kick
I
out
have
by
to.
Balor.
I'm so sorry.
The longer this match goes, does it favor Balor or Punk?
For once you asked me that question and I genuinely can't give you an answer. CM Punk is a cardio machine. Punk trains to
CM
go
Punk is a
60 minutes if
cardio
he
machine.
needs
Did you hear that,
Finn Balor,
guys?
one of the best conditioned
Hell yeah.
athletes in the world, period. I can't give the edge either way.
Wait till we tell you about the British Isles. Wait till I tell you that not everybody here talks like they're from Texas.
Out of this, couple of elbows to the midsection of Punk creates space, and now Balor trying to fight back, but again, a well-placed knee by the champion. And Balor with a kick to Punk, who may have telegraphed that, and Balor, the veteran, takes advantage.
Wait till I tell you it takes like 3 days to drive across the entire United States. Wait till I tell you Lake Michigan is not really a lake. It is a lake, but it looks like the ocean.
What an atmosphere it has been here tonight.
You can't see the other side of
Main
it.
event now for the world title. Ooh, did you hear that?
Punk answers with a hellacious forearm.
That overhead Pele kick by Finn Balor drops Punk.
What's wrong with Texas? Nobody said anything was wrong with Texas.
Championship match. We
Nobody.
are sold out at the SSC Arena in Belfast.
I heard they were singing Zombie.
Will we crown a new world heavyweight champion?
I heard him.
Or will CM Punk head into the Rumble and WrestleMania season still as the champ?
Vicious knife edge chop by Balor.
This is a wrestling match. Punk has been helping, like, putting on bangers, and you know what? People are gonna fucking hate it.
And this is what Punk wanted to avoid, allowing Balor to find that next level, that second gear, and that's what we're seeing from the Prince right now.
Balor's got to be careful. Senior official Chad Patton will give some leeway in this matchup since it's for the world title, but Balor's got to be extremely careful he's not disqualified. Champ's advantage has to pin her.
Over under that Chad Patton gets knocked the fuck out.
Balor up over the top, lands on his feet. Double leg takedown, and and a kick right to the chest. And Punk right back to his feet.
The ocean's no place for a squirrel.
Balor, cover. Punk survives.
Again, only momentarily, but Balor favoring his left leg after the pinfall attempt.
Oh my God.
Hasn't seemed to
see ya.
cause too many problems for Finn thus far, but Punk now scooping up the challenger. Finn hanging on for dear life to the top rope.
Yeah, it's a fight.
Balor sent out to the apron.
They're in Ireland. Finn Balor.
Big kick catches the champion right between the eyes. And another from Balor. Punk is down and Cole. He may be in the drop zone.
And Balor now going up top. Punk, though, back to his feet. And there's the knee. Caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Balor, of course, going for the coup de grace there to try to put Punk away.
No doubt Punk recognized the situation. Moved with urgency out of harm's way.
Punk has been killing it as the old vet who can still win but gets exhausted and beat down a lot.
Punk with a superplex. Oh, Balor caught him. Balor caught him. Almost had him 2.5. Punk with a clothesline.
Finn Balor very nearly stole this one.
Punk is a man who doesn't drink in the land of alcohol. Of course, we're going to boo his ass.
You see Punk caught, but he got caught there.
Christ alive.
Take another look. The superplex from the World Heavyweight Champion. And Balor.
Tony, you doing okay? You doing okay, Tony?
Inside cradle and very nearly dethroned CM Punk.
Punk would have been so upset with himself if he had lost the title that way.
Punk can now attest firsthand there is no rest for the weary when you're dealing with someone as talented and dangerous as Finn Balor.
Well, there's no rest for the weary when you're the world champ, right?
Fair enough. Big challenge.
Everybody wants you.
This is a match I'm probably going to
Royal
rewatch.
Rumble match gets to pick which champ they want to face.
I'm going to
Mania.
rewatch this one.
Punk could be on the chopping block. And again, these dueling chants here in Belfast. The homeland of hero Finn
God, I fucking love wrestling.
Worldwide superstar CM Punk. Spike blade by Balor.
Country full of fence sitters.
And now Balor sending Punk up over the top.
You remember when Kevin Nash called it a career for Punk because Punk wrestled in a shirt? I do remember that.
You got to pull out all the
Locked
stops if you want
locked
to
and
become
loaded. Locked
the
and loaded.
world
Come on,
champion.
Finn.
Over the top, Punk taken out. And now Balor's in control, and he's got a chance.
Finn now has Punk on spaghetti legs across the ring.
Kick into the corner, caught Punk good. Now Punk's in the drop zone. Balor could be closing in. Finn going up to the top rope. Went for the coup de grace. Punk rolls out of harm's way. And now Punk with Balor up in the air. GTS going to sleep. Punk to retain the championship. Balor kicks out.
Oh my goodness.
Punk can't believe it. Balor kicked out of the bread and butter move of Punk.
The coup de grace, Punk out of the way just in time and nails his money maker, the GTS, under the chin of Balor. But Finn Balor survives, and it sounds to me like Belfast is starting to believe, Cole, something special's on the horizon.
I'm starting to believe as well. Kicking out of the GTS, Punk looking to keep the pressure up on Balor.
You mean it's an easy kick out? Shut the fuck up!
Champion.
Punk understanding you've got to continue to pour.
Don't make me mad right now. Come on now.
An Tense Punk.
Looking for the Anaconda Vice.
Center of the ring. Balor, will he tap? Punk trying to keep the championship here. Trying to get Balor to tap out. Balor's got to somehow counter this or make it to the ropes for a break. Trying to drag Punk's body across the ring. He's fingertips away as Balor. And Punk cinches it in again. And Balor gets his foot on the bottom rope.
That seemed too easy. Y'all gotta be careful with the fucking microphones, man. I'm telling you.
Punk says it's time to go nighty-night for a second time in the match. Balor struggling to make it back to his feet. Punk with Balor up on his shoulders. Balor, though, some elbows to the jaw. Balor fighting out of this. Balor back to his feet. Sling blade again. Punk driven into the corner.
The challenger is locked in.
Again driven into the corner. Balor's got him where he wants him. Balor going up top. Is it going to be Finn Balor's moment? Coup de grace. Balor hooks the leg. Punk is still alive. Punk kicked out of the coup de grace.
These people are gonna have a heart attack. These people are gonna have a heart attack.
Shattering across Ireland. Take a look at this. Balor with 2 shotgun drop kicks, followed immediately by the coup de grace. But CM Punk able to find the will, find the grit to survive, and this match rolls on.
You could almost hear the air come out of this building moments ago. This place thought Balor was the new World Heavyweight Champion, and again the resilience of Punk. That's what it's all about. The World Heavyweight title. A chance to go into WrestleMania season as the World Champion. Went for the go to sleep again. Balor pulls him up. Got Punk trapped. Punk's got a kick out of 2. Single leg takedown. Rolls through. And now he has Balor up on his shoulder. Can he power Balor up? And he does. Go to sleep again. Punk collapses into the cover. CM Punk retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion.
Holy shit. Amazing match. Amazing match. I really, really, really hope that this isn't just like a pop for it being in Northern Ireland. Y'all keep correcting me every time on everything. I don't know. I hope that this isn't just a pop for that, and that we get Finn in a chase now for the title for the next few months, maybe even leading into WrestleMania. I would prefer that than having him quick win here. Because look, if we can just keep running and having an evolution of Finn Balor dealing in Judgment Day and everything, that can all come to a head and be so good, I think. And I would rather that than him just quickly getting the title like this.
A surefire win for Finn Balor until CM Punk changed the plans. GTS.
He deserves it.
To sleep Finn Balor, and still.
Hope that's not the last.
Disappointed in the outcome tonight.
I'm curious what Judgment Day is going to have to say.
The net man in the ring, Finn Balor.
So you missed the demon area of Finn Balor. I was not watching NXT when he was. I mean, I've seen him as the demon. They're like, boo, fuck you, CM Punk.
A tremendous show of respect by an incredible world champion, CM Punk. It has been a long 10 years for Finn Balor since the last time he held a world title. Tonight he gave everything he had in an emotional and an incredible
Couldn't even give the man a 2-week
Monday Night
run
Raw.
with the title.
But in the end,
No,
the
because
best in
he
the
doesn't
world
need it. Doesn't have to be that way. You can't look at it that way. Don't do that. Don't look at it that way. Don't look at it that way. That was an amazing showing of Finn Balor. Look how invested these people are. Look how invested all of us are. There's something that they can. There is something that we can't fathom. This change. I think that this changes a lot. You don't get reactions like that and then just go by the wayside. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that that happens. This means people care. Okay, there's something that they can do with that. If they don't already have it, if they don't already have a plan for that, you know what I mean? That's the kind of shit you gotta do, man. So yeah, no, it would be bullshit. Can you imagine that reaction and then just give him a fucking 2-week title run? Nah, he deserves better than that. He deserves better than that. I think Punk deserves to have the title taken off of him better than that. We can have a cool fucking story with this, man. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Oh shit, they're still going. Okay. I was like, something happened. Talk your shit, Wheezy. I'm not even trying to talk shit. I'm just trying to give you different perspectives, because I think we back ourselves into corners and we put ourselves in bubbles as far as how we should react to things, how we should be thinking about things. If I have to hear fucking wrestling buzzwords one more time about, like, you know, it doesn't matter, he's just a transitional champion. Oh, it doesn't matter. Like they were doing that with Drew, and it's like everything serves a purpose. Everything serves a purpose. It doesn't diminish the fact that you're a champion by calling a transitional champion. First of all, you don't know where it's going. So to jump on board of this, like, oh, well, it doesn't even matter. No. For as long as you hold that title, I feel like you can make it matter and you can make people care as long as you're willing to fucking make them care. Someone like Drew McIntyre, people are gonna care. People care. That's not just a fall by the wayside transitional champion. No. Don't diminish things by talking like that. Transitional championship. Like, where did that even come from? Why do people feel the need to just diminish a title win by doing that? I don't understand. I think that's crazy. I think it's so crazy that that's what we do. Think of Foley and his title runs. I don't think he ever held a title for more than 2 weeks, but he's a 3-time champion and you can't take that away from him. Yeah, what are you gonna tell Mick Foley? Oh, he's a 3-time champion, but he only held it for for this amount of time, for this many days, for 2 weeks. Come on now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just finished watching Raw and doing some work. Had to come back for the post show with Wheezy. Hello, Bruce. Finn robbed again. He was robbed again. You are right. Yep, you are right. And hold that energy, because you know what? It's going to give him another opportunity. Get fucking mad. Rally behind that man. Rally behind that man. Come on. How did you find the show? What do you mean, how did I find the show? Is Raw shorter than SmackDown? Yes, it is. But they actually went longer than normal today. They did about 2.5 hours today. Sometimes they do around 2. Sometimes they do between 2.5. Josh's Toy Show NYC. Thank you for the raid with Party 2. Hello, everybody. What did you think? What did everybody think of the main event? What did we think? Jade is a horrible champ, not defending the belt for almost 3 months. Yeah, I know. Makes you mad, doesn't it? Makes you angry, huh? But it makes you care about the match that's coming up, huh? Yeah, that's right. And watch her win. Oh man, watch her first title defense in 3 months. She wins. Managed to hold that shit hostage for another 3 months. Ooh, shit, man. Makes you hate her, huh? Man. Love it. Good match, but I thought Braun would spear someone and DQ the match. I'm glad that didn't happen. We gotta tone. I feel like we gotta tone it down on that. We would be doing a lot of that at the end of Raw. I'm glad that ended the way that it did, and there wasn't some fucking shenanigan bullshittery. Personally, I'm surprised Dom did not come out. I thought he's going to cost Finn. I'm glad he didn't. But I mean, it definitely leaves things open for for something to happen, right? So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm intrigued to see where this Adam Pearce versus Vision angle is going after Heyman emailed someone who scared Adam. I'm also curious about that. I don't know. I'm curious who it is. What's happening? What's happening? Wheezy, do you find it strange that it felt like Dominic was the one turning babyface a few months ago as he was getting big pops, and now it feels like it's Finn instead after that? Yes. You guys know I don't know shit about fuck. But my little pea brain goes, they don't really want Dom to be like a face. I mean, that's wrestling. That's wrestling now. You kind of have to work with what wrestling is now and the way that we react to things now. We're so privy to everything now that when someone's a really good heel, we end up liking them, even though heel by nature, you're not supposed to get it. So it really could be that like they saw the interest of Finn when he went back to NXT with his OG theme. They saw how we all reacted to that. And they were like, okay, let's pump the brakes a little bit. What if, this is me pulling shit out of my ass, what if we take Finn and we position him maybe more as a face, and then right when we have everyone good and happy with him, then we bring Dominic back and Dominic costs Finn. And then there's that real heat again. People are going to have to be pissed off at, because look what just happened with Punk. People are going to have to be pissed off at Dom if he costs Finn somewhere down the line. That makes sense to me. Because, yeah, I was expecting, too. You just said Balor was turning on Dom. Now it feels like that's going to flip. Right, I thought the same thing. I definitely thought that they were going to have Balor turn on Dom. But if they're ever going to turn Dom face, it's clear that they're not ready to do that yet. I imagine that would happen in some way where when Ray is ready to go out, that they would have it so that the two of them make up. I don't know if that actually will happen. I mean, fuck, Ray could retire and they'd be on bad terms. I'm not totally sure. Dom is already a face. He's the king. He does what he wants, and I'm going to say it again. He's the greatest. LOL. Totally get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. I think we all agree with you there, but I'm thinking more of like from a storyline perspective of calling people heels and faces and rivalries and things of that nature. Yeah, everyone, he is a fan favorite. Like we were all very enamored by him, you know what I mean? But we play along with the heel persona of him, with a conversation that's been had a lot lately of we don't have any true heels anymore. Look at I think MJF is a prime fucking example of that. Yes, you know that MJF is a heel. You know that he is the bad guy. But everybody roots for him. Everybody cheers for him. Everybody gets a kick out of everything that he does, even though he's saying awful shit, because that is just the society that we live in now. That's just what we do. Whereas back in the day, it was, you think of like Roddy Piper, you think of the people that we really fucking hated, Is that be the blame of the internet? I think partially, and I think it was inevitable. Every era of something changes, every era of pro wrestling changes. Heels get rooted for, yeah. And I'm not sitting here saying that that's either a bad nor a good thing. It's just a change. It is something to consider when we talk about heel or face, because people really, really like to hone in on that conversation, like during matches. People really like to be like, who's the heel here? Who's the face here? And I think just from an outside perspective, I'll be an analyst for you for a minute. Don't get used to it. As things evolve and as things change, you can't be honed into that mindset because maybe it's just not that way anymore. It's not just strictly heel, babyface. There's a lot of hybrid things that happen. There's things that can change at the drop of a hat that makes someone kind of flip-flop. It's just the way that things are. It's just the way that things are. It's the way that things have to happen. Yeah, I mean, because we are so involved now compared to the 90s and early 2000s. We didn't. See, I wasn't around. I wasn't around to be involved in those conversations during that time because I was a kid. So I feel like, yeah, we are way more involved now. And it's almost an expectation. Like, just look at, for example, everything that's happening with those of us that went to TNA on Twitter, right? People really were upset because people like myself, people like Conman, people like Minnie, we don't always, and Alex as well, we don't always feel the need to be analysts. Like, that's not a requirement. And I'll scream it from the rooftops. Just because there are the JD from New Yorks of the world, just because there are people that have platforms and podcasts like that where they do analyze everything in that way, does not mean that it is a blueprint and a standard for everybody else to do that. We are not all trying to be the same thing. We all can stay in our own lanes and do what we do. But the fact that the narrative has been switched like that so much to where, oh, well, you're not willing to say anything negative. Motherfucker, I've never been a person to say a lot of negative things. I've never been a person to say a lot of negative things. My entire life, I am very insecure about the fact that I don't have a lot of thoughts or opinions or favorites and things like that. And I'm like that in every aspect of my life. Someone from TNA this past weekend asked me what my favorite movies are. And it really is hard for me. I pull up a different batch every time depending how I'm feeling. Like, there are too many options for everything that it is overwhelming. And because of that, I just like to exist in it. I just like to exist in it. You know, I jump around. You have to accept that not everything is black and white. You know, not everything is black and white. Not everything has to be this cookie cutter version of what you think it is. And I've had this conversation on stream so many times before where I discuss how totally lost my train of thought. Shit, I completely lost my train of thought. It just went right into the goddamn clouds. Shit. Everything is a black and white. Yeah, it's not. Oh, damn it. It was a good thought too. You had this conversation on stream. You know what? Not everything has to make sense. Sometimes it can be entertaining. There doesn't. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. The conversations that I've had on stream before is that there are multiple different types of wrestling fans and there are multiple different types of ways to look at wrestling. And this is coming from a fan perspective. I am not someone that was in the industry, the business, and was a wrestler and has experience and feels like I can really buckle down on things that happen in shows because I have never been that way, and it's dishonest of me to try. It would be so dishonest of me to sit here and try and come up with a rating of the match that just occurred, because my criteria is, did I enjoy it? Was it entertaining? Did it make me feel something? Yes, yes, and yes. Therefore, in my book, it's a good match. We have type A personalities and type B personalities, right? So you have type A wrestling fans. And I think that this is a big test. This is a huge testament. Kit Wilson. All right. Kit Wilson. We have been so locked in on type A personalities, really honing in on this guy is over. He looks strong. He looks this. He's selling great. He's doing this and this and this and this, right? We haven't had any like real goofy, kooky characters as of late. We really haven't. Kit Wilson is for the type Bs. The ones that get it, and the ones that don't. Type B is a creative, chaotic, we're not always honed in on the specifics and the acrobatics of a match, right? I could care fuck all if you don't know the name of this person's finisher, or the names of moves or how things are supposed to be or this sequence or that sequence. For some people, that is very important. That is the type A. That is the I want the wins and losses, and I really care about the wrestling match. And then there's a whole group of us that we do like the wrestling matches, but we also really like the pageantry and the character work and the outfits. And Kit Wilson feeds that. Kit Wilson feeds that part of us, that theater kid part of us is that makes us like wrestling. Because back one day when I was watching wrestling, I loved Too Cool. Okay, I loved the Hardy Boys. I loved the real, just the funny, just the characters that occurred during that time. And then when we got into Ruthless Aggression, a lot of that went away, and we went a lot more type A. And then they would try to bring it back, but they would do it in really dumb fucking ways. And yeah, Santino is another good testament to that. There's so many of just the kooky, goofy. Look at the fashion police. Look what what Dango and Tyler Breeze did. Look at the New Day. The goof. There's a reason that they were so popular. R-Truth, yes, absolutely, R-Truth. There is a time. There are the Goldbergs of the world, and then there's the Santino Marellas of the world. I think Kit Wilson's gimmick works too good. Kit Wilson's, and he's leaning into it, and it's just something so very different at the moment. Now, granted, we had Tyler Breeze and we had Fandango, but the world wasn't ready for it. The world wasn't ready for it. I think we have a lot more people that are open to like the creative shit, like the fun creative shit than we ever have before. And they laid the groundwork, and I think the world is ready now. We need things that are entertaining and exciting and happy, again, just because of a lot of the things that we have surrounding us at the moment, especially in the wrestling world, wrestling online, whatever you want to call it. We have so many people. It's just doom and gloom and fuck this company and fuck this company and fuck Triple H and fuck Tony Khan and fuck TNA and fuck this and fuck that. Like, it's fucking exhausting. It's exhausting. Wheezy, none of this is new. None of it is new, and I'm not trying to act like it's new, but I think it's a conversation worth having because there are absolutely people that have either never heard it before or they've never had someone willing to have the conversation, because I'm not someone that's going to sit here and tell you that you're wrong for feeling how you feel. Despite popular belief, there's a large chunk of people on the internet that fucking hate me because they think that is how I am, and I'm not. I just want a lot more people to think. And the fact that has got spun on me, and people think that because I don't have a type A personality where I narrow everything down piece by piece, that means that I can't critically think. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think that I am a overly critical thinker, and that is why it is impossible for me to land on one answer to a particular question or a favor or an outcome of a match or an outcome of a storyline or a match card or a pay-per-view card. Because there are so many options. I can't nail it down to one because I also don't want to nail it down to one. We had this conversation this weekend this week also in Dallas, where everybody wants to write the story. And if it's not the story that you've written, it pisses people off. Well, I don't want to write the story. I still am very much a consumer. Is it fun to fantasy book? Absolutely. It's fun to think of possibilities and things that you would like to happen. But I don't want to be the one to decide. It does me nothing to be correct. I don't care about being right. Oh, I predicted that correctly. I don't give a fuck. I kind of like to be surprised. I like to not be right. I don't care. I just don't. So the fact that that's the reaction to things is so it's so interesting. It's so very interesting. Please post this clip. I will go back and I will try to do some of that. Fandom shouldn't be a game or a blood sport. What I don't agree with is the deal with Saudi Arabia. I am not educated enough to be able to tell you, because when that first happened especially, I am not educated enough to be able to tell you why I would or would not disagree with it. What I can say is it is happening whether I want it to happen or not. I believe that if you want to seek any kind of change into the world or put any kind of change into the world, you have to be the one to spearhead it, whether people agree with it or not. And so they're going there, and I'm gonna see it through because, again, I don't know enough. I don't know enough. And that's most likely ignorance on my part. But sometimes change only happens by existing in the belly of the beast. And I'm not saying that Saudi is the belly of the beast because I don't know. We could go in circles about it for a very long time. I feel like I do know enough, and I keep forgetting that most people don't. And I definitely don't. I definitely don't. And I also know that we live in a world of propaganda. So what somebody could be saying on the internet as a public figure, they could have been paid to say. I am so very aware of that. And so I take everything with a grain of salt, which is why I take everything that anybody says at face value. You know, I don't let it mold the way that I feel about literally anything. I feel like I do know enough, and I keep Saudi Arabia, it's a whole different story that we can discuss somewhere else. Like marketing, money deals, or because fans don't see wrestling as much anymore. Their country, like it could be any. I'm not a fan of doing events in Saudi. I got you. I once predicted SummerSlam's results with almost 100% accurate, and I hated that I predicted it. I think it was 2024. You're like, God damn it. You laid this out on a silver platter for me. Shit. For sure. I don't like the Saudi thing either, but also the guy who made the decision ain't here, so I'm not going to blame WWE as a whole. Saudi single-handedly revived esports and golf and other sports. They just have infinite money. I think the people who want to know every single backstage interaction and who's mad at who and what the ratings were and argue, they lose the fun of just watching a good match and having fun. And we've absolutely lost that. Yeah, I think in a lot of ways we've lost that. So it's crazy for other people to see somebody not existing and living in that kind of way. I love CM Punk, but I do think Finn deserves more of a push. I think Finn is in the midst of that push right now. Just because he didn't win the match doesn't mean that he's not currently getting pushed. That was a hell of a showing. That was absolutely a hell of a showing. It's undeniable. So before people jump on a hate train of sorts, was an undeniable showing. I think Finn is better with JD. Their tag team matches are very fun to watch. I agree, but I also think that in a way it has run its course, and I would rather see Finn doing what he's doing right now than waiting for JD to get back and just like existing in the Judgment Day. Everyone else is doing stuff, you know? By the way, I won't go too deep, but y'all gotta watch out when you spread insane rumors online because wrestlers have feelings, so you don't know them personally. Y'all as a whole, not as in streamers or chat. Oh no, I'm with you 100%. We've gotten too comfortable talking about other people that we don't know. We've gotten way too comfortable talking about people that we don't know. The reality of anything is that you don't know what's going on in anybody's life. You are not there. And you don't know what's true and what's not true. Really good show. Gutted for Javon getting injured. I hope that it's a speedy recovery, whatever it is. I have not been online to see. It seemed like it could have been a dislocated shoulder, but I'm not totally sure. Finn is just getting the push. He hasn't been in such a good position in 10 years. Agreed. And like I said at the beginning of the match, I felt like the reaction that he was getting in Ireland, I just felt like I could feel it off of Punk. Sorry, I got a text from a friend. Could feel it off of Punk where he was like, I have to break this crowd's heart. He's like, I have to do this right now. Fuck. Shit. Yes, but harmless gossip is fun and a fundamental human trait. I feel like that's contrarian just for the sake of being contrarian, because I'm not sitting here saying that harmless gossip isn't fun. I'm saying that obviously I'm talking about real life shit. Like, cause what is harmless gossip? What do you consider harmless gossip? If it's fucking with somebody's life in any way, that's not cool. Like, that's not cool. Like, what is the harmless part? What's harmless? You know, we need tears. If they boo you or cheer you, it's better than a quiet crowd. Finn is kind of in that awkward situation where he's a good soldier and does what he's told and makes everyone else look good. Very much like Dolph Ziggler was like. I want to understand that, but I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't. Yeah, gossip is not cool or just for fun. No, it can be super harmful. Like, it can be super harmful. Like, something that happens a lot with my line of work is everybody always wants to pair people up. Everyone always wants to pair people up, or they want to talk about, oh, well, this person was excluded. And I'm talking like creator, what's the word? Like creator groups, okay? So something that happens all the time is right now everyone's like, oh, well, Santi wasn't included. Santi's a grown fucking man. Santi can do whatever he wants or does not want to do. Santi is, let me give you some perspective here of all of us that went to TNA. Everyone's like, Santi didn't sell out, he didn't go to TNA, or Santi wasn't invited. There were so many different narratives that I saw about that. If you think that that's harmless, that's rude. That's fucking shitty to spread shit like that. But also, Santi has busted his ass to create an amazing established platform. Those of us that are accepting these invites to shows are trying to find where we belong. We're taking these opportunities because we are still trying to build a platform. I am not him. I don't have the discipline. I don't have the brain power. I don't have the smarts to really establish what he's established. So yeah, we are going to these things because my end all be all might not be being a YouTuber. It might not. I would gladly go and work for a professional wrestler at this point and do their social media and film for them and help them. Or even, not so much a company. I don't know that I'd want to do social media for a company, but because I would much rather work for myself. But if it came down to it where this wasn't going to happen for me, you know, I would consider it. So networking and making connections with companies is a very normal thing for literally anybody. So dealing with a bunch of, I don't want to say uneducated, but just people with not that much experience, saying things like, oh, well, you can't say anything negative because you're paid by this company. No, that's just who I am as a person. But this is not a new thing that occurs in the world. People get invited to shows to give that criticism. And you weren't there for the conversation when somebody asked us, give me your honest opinion. Because we didn't need to post that on the internet for approval. We told who we needed to tell about what we saw. And that's nobody else's business. So there and again, you don't, not everything is on the internet or has to be put on the internet for you to understand. Sometimes you're just not going to get the context to things, and you just have to learn to fucking live with that. You're not owed that. You're not owed that information. Uneducated is a good word. It's not like it's insulting, but it's like people looking from the outside in don't know the business perspective of things unless they're in it. Well, like, girl went to AEW is with Chris Danielson group Top Flight. I don't know what's happening there. Do you like Nick over Dolph? I don't know that I have an opinion. I think he did great work with both. I think I vibe more with Nick just because I think Nick has been able to show more of himself and his character regularly on TNA. Uneducated in a lot of things is not bad. It's just an experience. I don't get why you would take the opportunity. Oh, I don't get why you wouldn't take the opportunity to get offered. I feel the online discourse just don't understand the business side of things. And they don't have to, but I think part of the problem is they think they do. Like, they think they understand a business side of things. or they think they understand what it's like to do this job. We don't know what this job is. That's why I'm trying to figure, that's why we're trying to figure it out. That's why I'm going and talking to these places and I'm trying to expand my horizons and watch more wrestling. And the fact that there was a lot of discourse too of, oh, well, these people never post about TNA. They never watch TNA. Yeah, well, that's kind of the point. They're inviting us so that maybe we will. But also, there's a lot of wrestling to watch and post. And I've always felt that if I cannot give my full attention to it and do it justice, then I shouldn't even be trying. You have to understand that it has only been 6 months that I haven't been working another full-time job. When the fuck was I supposed to find time to do all of these, pay attention to all of this other wrestling? I can barely juggle 3 tasks at one time. You know what I mean? It's always fun listening to Wheezy read comments from people who sound like they are taking a stroke mid-sentence. I try so hard. I feel like so many people make assumptions on streamers because of opportunities you may get, as if you aren't fans like us. You just happen to be slightly more involved in some aspects, but that is far from any creators being shills. It's a narrative that is newer. It's a newer narrative that really just popped up the last little bit. And I do think it's perpetuated by particular people that are creators that are threatened. And it's a new concept for me, right? Because in my immediate group, we all help each other and pull each other up, right? Nobody gives BDE shit for not shitting all over a wrestling company. But that's not what he does. Okay, well, that's not what I do either. So why is it okay for BDE to make all of the content that he makes that's just fun and great and whatever, and you're not constantly berating him for his take on this and this and this, and how dare you never say anything negative? Of course you're not going to say anything negative because now you're working for this company and you get paid by these people and blah, 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 blah. Why? He doesn't get that. But I do? Okay. What the fuck? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think a lot of the streaming audience forgets that most streamers stream as a side gig. Yeah, but they also, it's just get educated. I don't know. You could just go down a rabbit hole all day about it. Honestly, it's pretty crazy, pretty fucking crazy. Okay, I had to step away. What are we talking about? I don't know. We're talking about all kinds of stuff, all kinds of things. Wrestling fans give the female creators like you, Alex, Minnie, so much shit for no fucking reason. Like, y'all are always cool and make wrestling better with what you guys do. It's not fun being a girl in wrestling. It's not. It's not fun being a girl in wrestling. But I think more often than not, we have each other's backs. And there is a little bit of having to prove yourself when you do get opportunities to be backstage or around wrestlers. You gotta let them know, hey, I'm not an idiot. And a lot of the people that are critical of that could never handle or conduct themselves in a way that would get them invited to be backstage anywhere. Ever. How many shows do Fluffy shows up to? When you do WrestleCon, do you usually see him? I've never seen Fluffy at WrestleCon. Didn't Ryan Nemeth flirt with Lexi Nair at one point? No clue. I don't include myself in gossip. I have no fucking idea. No clue. The people giving them shit are most likely men who are upset a woman has their own opinions that don't match theirs. Yeah, because it's just like the same regurgitated shit over and over. Whenever a decent human being either defends us or agrees with us, the first reaction is, she's not gonna let you hit, bro. Oh, I'm sorry that you base how you treat human beings off of what you can get out of them, but not everybody is like that. Then that's their mindset of oh, the only reason you're being nice is because you want to get something out of them. No, actually, I think a good majority of the world of good people don't operate that way. They do things without expecting anything in return. Trust me, I've witnessed it a lot. There are so many people that have helped me on my way up. I think the interview that Chelsea Green just did talking about that, where she was talking about how the women at the top need help pull the other women up. And I have tried my damnedest to do that. I fully understand like where my privilege lies and the platform that I have. And so if a girly in this space genuinely wants help, I will help them. But you have to you also have to, it's not like I'm just going to help pull up anybody. Also, like, you really have to want it, and you have to want to put the work in. No one is just going to hand anything to you. That's the biggest misconception. It's not that, oh, this person's not helping me because they think they're too good. No, I need to see effort from you too, because it's fucking hard for me. I would be so much further if I could just lock the fuck in and get done what I need to get done. But it's hard for me, dog. I'm not good at it, you know? I hear that so much because I watch your stuff so much. Genuinely infuriating. Me looking up to someone who inspires me must mean I want them to the idiots. Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking annoying. I get told she's not gonna hit bro every time I gas you up, and it's genuinely so annoying. Yeah, because that is their mindset. They can't think of anything else. Their language is not compromised. Composed of, their language is composed of thoughts and buzzwords from other people, tweets, and podcasters. They have not come up with how they feel about anything on their own. So that's why they say shit like that. That's why they call all of us shills. That's why anybody that says anything positive about something is a shill. That's why they turn on people. They turn on people at the drop of a hat now too. Like, we're so miserable. We're so miserable. You have to meet people halfway if you want support from them. And you have to learn how to, you're going to deal with personalities and people that you don't necessarily 100% vibe with a lot. I have times where I am really high and I have times where I'm really low. I'm not going to be upset with somebody because they're a loud personality all the time. People are who they are. And the cool thing is I like people that also allow me to be who I am when I need to be and when I want to be. To be able to be quiet around a group of people and them not give me shit for it is a new experience for me. I have a social battery. I got to recharge it. So the fact that I've met people that will let me recharge it and then let me regroup instead of just being like, why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? Why don't you talk? Why doesn't Alexis talk? Well, I don't always have something to say. I don't always have something to say. Like we talked about yesterday or whatever day it was. I don't know. I don't talk just to hear myself talk. Believe it or not. I mean, right now we are, but I'm talking to you. Numbing. Aiden, thanks for that raid, dude. Hi. I love that you're here, but you're on stream. You're so funny. If Indiana wins, their redemption is complete. Miami are classless school. Let me tell you what. I've lived in this state my whole damn life. We don't get nothing. This place fucking sucks. But you know what? It's my home. It fucking sucks, but it's my home. And everyone I know goes to this damn school. I went to this damn school. I dropped out, but it don't fucking matter, all right? We don't get nothing. I never expected this place to do goddamn anything. I have never claimed to be an Indiana fan. I won't even front. But goddamn it, I live here. And we're all rooting for him, all right? We don't get shit. Papa Wheelie Easy, thank you for that $5 super chat. Normal people don't understand the grind it takes to be a streamer full time, and this is coming from a very not so big YouTuber. They just don't care. I mean, they just don't care. I will never like make it sound like I'm overly important. Like, I mean, if you got a camera and you can yap, like, you can be a streamer, but it does take the consistency to do it. Did you go to Purdue? No, I went to IUSB. You owe me a car window because it was cold in South Bend. I'm sorry. It gets cold. It's cold as fuck here today. It's so cold here today. It helps my focus, and you're usually better than the commentators. That's so funny. What's the stream schedule this week? I have to get it out. I assuming I'm doing NXT tomorrow. God, it sucks. I don't know what to do. I like streaming, and streaming helps with a lot of things, but I I can't do everyone every week. I do want to watch TNA this week. I don't know that I really want to watch AEW this week. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, obviously Friday I'm streaming. God, I kind of forgot about Thursdays now. Wrestling streamers, content creator like you is a rare find these days. Thank you. I don't know what makes me rare. But if I had to guess, whatever makes me rare is what makes it really hard to grow. People are really easily duped by stupid shit, let me tell you. And I just saw, you know what? I just saw this thing, and it's so true. Gary V posted this thing today, and it was something along the lines of like, if you understand that you're not shit, like if you understand that you are nothing, nobody, like you're what you can do is limitless. People that hype themselves up and think that they're overly important can crash and burn so much easier. If you start off like understanding that then nobody can hurt you. I really need to go find the actual video because he worded it so much better. You choose to enjoy the product instead of criticize it. And it's not, and you know what? I don't always enjoy it though either. That's the thing. Like I watch it. Like I choose to consume it, I think is probably a better word to use. I choose to consume it. There are things I like and there's things that I don't like. But I don't have any desire to sit down and recap and analyze and talk about numbers and ratings and empty seats and who was better than this and who was the best promotion of the year and who had the best this and pitting all of these companies and everything against each other. There is a place for that, but it's just not what I do. It's not what I want to do, and I'm not good at it. Like I said, there are just too many options of things for me to be able to hone in on something like that. I'm not good at it. So the fact that I get shit for it is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You don't talk down to people or mock them or the product, and you have a fun and inviting pace here on the internet. WheezyBlonde, respect, Knuckles. Thank you. I think there was a period of time that I think I did talk down to people, and I worked really hard because I didn't realize that that's what I was doing. First of all, it is what I was doing, but I didn't realize that that was how it came across. So when you have multiple people at one time telling you something, it was kind of like, okay, let me take a step back, and you have to meet people where they're at sometimes. Because what could be common sense to me is not necessarily common sense to everybody. My phone just died. Shit. Others go on 1 hour rants about why Triple H is ruining so-and-so's career, while over here we can be talking Power Rangers, music therapy, and so much more. Thank you. Because that's what's working at the moment. Here's the thing. I don't want to talk shit about anybody. But here's the thing. If all you have is being able to talk shit about a particular person, company, or something along those lines, that's all you have. Wrestling could go away tomorrow, and I could sit my ass here and carry on a conversation with you for 2 hours about all kinds of shit. We could talk about all kinds of shit, because I also can include you in the conversation as well, because we all come from different places and have different experiences. And that's the whole point, is connection. What you experience is likely something I haven't experienced. And what I've experienced, it may be something that you haven't experienced. And then sometimes we've both experienced the same things, and then we get to talk about it from both of our perspectives. Like, I enjoy that so much more than I enjoy tearing apart wrestling. But that's just part of being in wrestling, is that everybody has a different perspective of things. Unfortunately for me, I am in this weird in-between, and I've talked about this before, but I'm in the weird in-between of, I am still a wrestling fan, but it would be silly of me to not acknowledge the things that I've gotten to go do that has taken away a little bit of just the fan part for me. I have been backstage enough times, different places, that I have caught the bug of, I would really, really love to work in one of these companies in some way. I would love to help the machine run. but it's not necessarily a realistic thing. And you know, you're still an outsider. You know, you're still an outsider. But because of that, you know, I'm not in the business. I don't work. I'm not a wrestler, you know. So I'm not accepted there, but then I'm also now not fully accepted into the fandom either. You know, you have a bunch of fans that are like, well, you're not really a fan. And it's like, what am I? What am I? You know? It's insane. Build connections on LinkedIn. Shut up. It's nice seeing other creators mentioning you lately too. OSW review mentioned you in OSW review. OSW review mentioned you in a video. Cultaholic mentioned you? Really? You're big in the UK apparently? Oh. I did just get contacted by a UK promotion about something that's happening. You're your own entity? Thanks. You are a fan. Stop it. No, I understand that I'm a fan, but you can't deny that there is a part that I am not just a fan. Like, I'm not just a fan sitting on a stream anymore. I'm getting invited, and this has been happening for years. This has been happening for years now, guys. I just am now opening up and telling you. It was something that I hid because I felt like that's what I needed to do and was supposed to do. Now, you know, you all flew to Texas on your own dime, paid for your own rooms to watch wrestling, but you're not a fan. Sure, Jim Bob, sure. Yes. We literally, Alex, I'll tell you right now, Alex booked the Airbnb and we all paid her for it. And we all flew down there. My ticket was like $280. I fly as cheap as I possibly could. I drove to Chicago, did the overnight park and fly where I got shuttled to O'Hare Airport. Got lost in O'Hare Airport, by the way, when I came back. So I had to take an Uber because I missed the hotel shuttle. And then drove home 2 hours in the snow on the Indiana Toll Road and 294. Like, and then slept for 13 hours because I got an hour of sleep the night before. I love this shit. I fucking love this shit. I'm not just sitting on my ass fucking watching streams making money. I could have easily just, and that's the thing, I could have easily just decided that I wanted to sit home and continue to make money off of these companies by pirating their footage. But I understand what it is that I do and that they have allowed me to do. So if I get the opportunity to go and possibly help them in some way, I'm going to do that and give back and spend money out of my own pocket because what they do has helped me do that. I don't feel like that's a really hard concept to grasp. But it'll just be like, oh, you paid shell. If I really was a piece of shit, I wouldn't respond to any of these places or any of these wrestlers or nothing. I would no-sell the fuck out of all of it, and I would just make my bag and sit in my office. But that would not be who I am as a person. It wouldn't be who I am as a person. I love going to these places and getting to experience it because who knows when that's going to end. I've had so many things ripped out from underneath me that I thought were happening. So yeah, I'm going to take every opportunity I can. I love the product of WWE and AEW and TNA and Ring of Honor and New Japan too. I just love wrestling. There's just so much of it. There's just so much of it. And it's way more fun. It is way more fun, like when you're watching a weekly television program, to be invested in it and know what's going on. And like we talked about yesterday, I'm really invested in TNA at the moment. Like I really enjoy the stories that they have there. It's really easy for me to follow. AEW has taken a minute to really grasp. I'm still trying to figure it out. AEW is very complex. It's very, very complex in the way that they do things. And I love them for it, but also it makes it hard for me to follow. You really got to pay attention. And you know what? And I feel like in a way, a lot of that is the type A conversation. I think AEW is for a lot of type A people. I think that's why WWE is a favorite for a lot of type B people, because it is, I'm not denying that the entertainment aspect of it and all of that. Like, AEW has a lot of it, obviously. You know, they had they have the silly shit, but Anyone that's even tried to have a proper conversation with you knows you are an amazing person. I hope so. I hope people meet me and that I give a good impression. I hope I give people good impressions of me. AEW have like 3 shows where things happen too. TNA have the 1 show. That's true. That's true. Well, that's even with WWE. There's fucking Main Event. It was Roni that was like, obviously none of you watch Main Event. And I'm like, no, bitch, they've got like 4 or 5 things to fucking watch. You know what I mean? And then they got AAA now. You've got NXT. You've got there's a lot of shit to watch. It was hard. Like I could commit to Monday and Friday. I was like, okay, Raw and SmackDown. That I can commit to. I can pay loose attention to TNA and know what's going on. With AEW, it's harder to miss stuff because you feel behind. Yes, I'm glad that that's not just a me experience, because yeah, I feel that in my fucking soul. All crowds different at different wrestling shows. If that's a statement, I kind of disagree. I feel like the crowds at every event are the fucking same. I feel like everyone's the same. We're all wrestling fans. There's never been one particular crowd I've been in that's like, oh yeah, this is definitely an AEW crowd, or oh yeah, this is definitely a WWE crowd. I feel like everyone that I've been in, for the most part, has been the fucking same. It's the same people. It's the same people. You know, location definitely matters just in the energy of the crowd, but like the people, it's not that. If you start watching TNA more, I'll absolutely give you shit for not watching Explosion. They said best crowds overseas than us. Okay, well that's a completely different like observation. Cuz like yeah, no shit, overseas crowds are different. Overseas crowds if you've never heard me say this before, let me give you a little nugget of observation from me. When it comes to international crowds, all right, and we're going to count Puerto Rico as well. So when it comes to international crowds, in the United States, is it not true that we live in a society of everybody being cringe and everybody caring what everybody else thinks, and we have a whole new generation of teenagers and people in their 20s that care way too much about what other people are doing and make fun of them for it and record them in public and post it on TikTok, to the point where people are afraid to be who they are in public in the United States. So by going to a wrestling show or any big event, you are constantly worrying if what you're doing is too much, or if someone's going to make fun of you, if someone's going to record you, because we care so much about what other people think. What I will give the rest of the world, even though they give us shit for everything that we do, and don't pretend you don't. I love you all very dearly, but y'all mock the fuck out of us. Okay, we are fucking trying, dog. We're drowning over here. Y'all have thousands of years of history. We're just a baby. We're learning, okay? But international crowds, you guys have energy and football, and you're comfortable being who you are. You are so, and I envy that. You are so comfortable being loud and raucous, and you don't give a fuck. And I think that is the difference in the energy of shows, is that you guys are allowed to care. In the United States, you are mocked for caring. We just had the most popular streamer in the United States, Kai Cenat, go ghost for a minute and try to care about his life, his mental health, his skills. He just posted a whole new series of him learning how to read better, how to speak better, how to sew, how to really just enhance his life. And because he cared, he was mocked for it by the very people that supported and watched him. That is the state of what is happening here. They made fun of him for looking up words in the fucking dictionary while he was trying to speak better. That's what we're dealing with here. That's what we're dealing with here. It is fucking stupid. And so now we're just getting dumber and dumber, because the less that you care, it's like the better that it is in the eyes of everybody else. Like, it's the craziest thing. I can't believe I've watched it happen over probably the span of the last 10 years. It's just all of a sudden just really just like is in your face. And it's like, what the fuck? The fact that the generation underneath me suddenly cared so much about what we were doing, what you were wearing, what you were saying. And when I was in my early 20s, I didn't give a flying fuck about the generation ahead of me. I didn't give a shit what Gen X was doing. I didn't give a fuck. Why do you care? They make everything so cringe. They don't want anyone to know that they're dating anybody. They don't want anyone to know that they're giving effort towards everything. If you care, even genuinely, we're accused of being performative. Yes, that's a great point as well. Anytime that you are outwardly caring about something or doing something, you're performative. Now, there are instances where people definitely are performative. I don't agree with filming yourself doing good deeds. Like, just do the good deed. Why do you need the pat on the back for it? But if you're genuinely trying to bring, eyes to an issue, and that's seen as performative, problem is that then those very same people virtue signal. And if you're not bringing attention to something in the way that they want you to, then you're not doing enough. You're not a good person. It's just, it switches so fast that we can't even keep up. We're just at the constant helm of scrutiny by everybody on a weekly basis. It's fucking aggravating as shit. And this is why we are the way we are. I'm not saying everyone, but I feel that the USA people have more self-worth tied to others' opinions. In the UK and other places, we don't care as much about what others think. Oh no, I've never been to the UK, but I live in the US, and that's absolutely what it is here. People care so much about what other people think. They put so much stake into what other people think. And it's, I don't know how we got here. I really don't. It sucks. I wore Adidas to one of the most prestigious schools in the UK, and no, I'm bad an eyelid. I don't give a second thought to what I'm wearing, what I'm doing. When I do something or when I make it, and I think that is one thing that sets me apart and makes me different. It's why I have a hard time connecting to the rest of the world around me, is because I wear an outfit and I like it. I don't give a fuck if someone doesn't like it. I don't give a fuck. I cut my hair, and, there was a thought of people probably aren't going to like it and people are going to have opinions about it, but I liked it. So I didn't really care. I don't make decisions based on other people. We have a whole generation now of people that, and it's not like that's something new. I think older people very much care what other people think, and that's why they don't talk about things, right? That's why they hide their shortcomings or the things that are going wrong in their life, and that's why you never knew anything about them, because they have shame in that. I feel like I grew up in a house like that, Don't let anyone know what's going on here. We're ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of the house that I live in or the amount of money I make or my car. I never cared. I never cared about any of that. But a lot of people do. Bro, I care so much and I don't want to, and I actively try not to, and it gets better over time, but I was absolutely raised to care too much. It's an interesting thing that I wasn't raised to care too much. It's a very interesting thing that I think my dad felt like he cared what other people thought. But he basically raised me to not. It's a very interesting dynamic. I'm never ashamed about anything that I have going on in my life. You shouldn't be. People are going to have opinions no matter what. It doesn't matter. In the broad scheme of things, it doesn't matter. As long as you are comfortable with yourself and what it is you're doing, it doesn't fucking matter if people don't like it or not. It really doesn't. The right people are gonna fuck with you. The right people will fuck with you, I promise. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, this horrible person doesn't like me. Whatever will I do? Why do you care if a piece of shit doesn't like you? Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? It's been a struggle trying to teach my students that they need to stop caring so much about the social media status and how their peers perceive them when they don't even know them. I have talked to so many teachers. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. And it's a weird position to be in as someone that works in social media and has a platform the way that I do, because I feel like I'm a walking contradiction, because the internet is not actually real. It's just not actually real. I feel for young people. I really do. In a lot of ways, I really, really do. It's just there is no good way to make them wake up. And I feel like there are so many parents that aren't helping. There are a lot that are, but there are so many parents that are just allowing their kids to just fucking flounder and live in this weird cycle of shit. My age group cares too much on who likes their stuff and who sees what stuff they like and whatnot. Oh, I can clock it almost instantly. I can clock it almost instantly by people from what they post. Life wasn't built on numbers, caring about numbers. If you noticed earlier, I hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm grateful for it, but it doesn't define me. The follower count is cool, the subscriber count is cool, but I want what I'm doing to matter. I want to build something that I can be proud of. I want to build something that I look at and I'm like, this is really fucking cool. I hope people fuck with this too. And I don't feel like I'm there yet. I haven't created the consistent thing. I haven't found my specific thing that I've put out into the world that I'm like, hell yeah, like that's my thing. And I don't put a lot of stake in the number. I put a lot of stake in what's created and my connections, Does that mean you're not proud of what you do or you just haven't gotten that stride yet? I'm working on being more proud of what it is I do. That's definitely like a personal thing that for some reason actually we talk about it in there. I dim down my accomplishments. Always have, working on not, but it is just a personality trait. I'm obviously very proud of what I've done, but I minimize it and make it small. I'm always like, oh well, anybody could have done it. Like it's not. I will do that. I'm like, oh, it's not that special. I haven't really done anything special. I'll be like, I just got lucky, and I diminish it like that. I don't want to, but I do for sure. Gen Alpha, I feel for the most like it's always them struggling with social media, and of course their phones being handed to them at a young age, or even treating their parents bad. Like with your amount of subs, that's the amount of sold out arenas worldwide times 2. I think we have, in doing what we do also, it's always a constant comparison game as well. So I'm not saying it's okay. And I'm not saying that I should give in to that or buy into it, but it is always a never enough. It is always this like never enough kind of scenario, right? It's like, oh, well, you're doing this, but you're not doing this like this person. You're not doing this like this person. Okay, you're doing that right now. It's like we can never just like sit in the what we're doing currently. It's like we have to be aiming towards the next thing. Like, oh, well, you're going to be the next so-and-so, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that. And it's like, why am I not good enough just like being me right now? Like, why is this not good enough? And so it's a constant, okay, what can I do next to like get to the next level? Or, now we're posting things and posting pictures of us together doing stuff, and it's like, oh, well, this would have been this picture's almost complete, but so-and-so wasn't there, or oh, this would have been great if so-and-so was there. And it's like, well, why wasn't it just good enough for us to be there? And it is something that you just have to learn to deal with. And don't ever do that to anybody. Don't ever bring up my name. Don't ever do that. Don't ever bring up my name when somebody else does something or is proud of something. Like, let that person have their moment. I don't want to, I can do what I do, because I don't like when other people do that. It like diminishes what you do. The thing is, not everyone can do it. Not everyone can talk to a camera and be willing to upload it to the public. You should be proud of that. Thank you. I agree with that, and I am very proud of that. I have a very controversial take about what it is we do at the moment, because it is such an accessible thing. and everyone, you know, wants to be a content creator and wants to do this, but the harsh reality of it is that it is not for everybody. Not everybody has it. It is so much more than just recording yourself and posting it online. But yeah, that's why I and other mods try to post links to her social sites. And oh my God, and I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. You have no idea how important you guys are. You have no idea how important you guys are. And I wish I showed it better. I feel like I don't show it as much as I should. Oh my God, I'm like burping. I'm not a teacher, by the way, just an instructional aid for special needs students. Not just an instructional aid. You were not just an instructional aid for special needs students. Can you imagine doing something like that and being like, I'm just an instructional aid for special needs students? Bitch, that is an important job. Come on. As I sit here and it's becoming harder and harder with how much social media has consumed everyone's lives. And this is coming from someone who is only 24. I'm so glad that you're 24 and you see that though, but because it's very split on who sees it and who doesn't. There was a moment this weekend where all of us were playing cards. We played cards until 5 o'clock in the morning. And one of the workers like walked by and was just like, you know, it's really nice to see people playing cards. You will find that those of us that do this for a living and work on our phones, we work on our phones. So like we try not to be on screen. It's a big reason I don't play video games recreationally anymore. It's a big reason I don't even really watch movies anymore. I don't really scroll on social media. That's why I never know what's happening on Twitter. Because it's my job, I just don't want to do that. And when all of us are together, that's why so few videos get taken, because our mind is not on. And that's why all of those people that were together are so successful. That's why they're succeeding, because it's not about what can we do? What kind of content can we make? We're people. We're real people. We're good people. And that matters to me more than numbers or anything like that. So, Wheezy, I had to look up the meaning of parasocial. I did at one point too. The first time I had to look up what parasocial was TwitchCon. I was watching a panel where they talked about parasocial, and I remember having to look up what it was. It's easy to see if you aren't addicted to phones or social media. Yeah. Well, because I don't ever know what the fuck is going on. You always know who's always on their phone when you're chilling with people, and you can also see who it affects. As someone who's in a special needs class all of high school from the years 15 and 19, those aid incidents are so loved that we still talk about them to this day. I love that. What you do matters. What you do matters. I don't miss Twitter after being falsely banned. Twitter is a cesspool, dog. It's like and it sucks because it's like a necessary evil in the wrestling space, but like, dude, it fucking blows. That shit sucks, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. But back to like the existing on your phone, that's why I'm so bad at taking pictures and stuff. You know, I could create content all the time if I just fucking recorded myself, but I just don't think about it. I need to. It's my job. It's crazy whenever I eat out and how many people are buried in their phone instead of, you know, talking and eating. When I'm with people that want to talk with me, I am not on my phone. It is such a rarity. God, it's such a rarity to have people to talk to. I mean, especially when you start working from home. So, you know, now, like the people that are around me, like when I go out, if the person I'm with isn't talking, like, yeah, I'm going to be on my phone. But it's, you know, those are people that I see very, very regularly. When I get to go see people that I don't regularly get to see, and then I get to actually, like, it feeds, like, it just, God, it's like your soul can breathe when you can have conversations with people that just understand you in a way, or just have something to talk to you about, and you feel like you're being listened to, and like being able to talk at somebody and them talk back. Oh my God. Seems like such a simple thing, but it's so fucking true. It's so true. Adding to that, if you and your creator friends are on your phones while together, but it's work, does it ever feel annoying? No, like the ride, there was a couple, like before we left for the TNA show, we literally were all in the Airbnb. We're all in like the main area, but we're all quiet in our phones, brainstorming, like, because we're using it to work. We're looking up ideas. We're saving what we need to do. I trust more YouTube and Instagram more over X, Twitter, or some other social media out there like TikTok. Felt. When someone walks into a room and starts talking to me, I put my phone face down and just talk to them. If someone is talking to me and I do not, I think it's rude to, yeah, I put it down and I listen. Some people, it's okay. Like, you know, who you can with, who you can't with, or what we're doing. But like at the TNA show, I mean, it's inevitable. We have to, we're like recording and then we're down on our phone and we're doing what we got to do and posting. I hate doing it because you want to be giving, like, the way that we're wired is to be paying attention to the show, but we also have a job to do. So phone face down, what you hiding? I put mine face down just because then I'm not tempted to pick it up. I don't see notifications popping up. Like, I don't know what's happening on it, right? So that's why. I don't have anything to hide. I think if your first thought is that you're putting your phone face down to hide something, then you're hiding something. I don't care if people put their phone face down. I don't give a shit. None of my business what's on your phone. And if I don't trust you, then there's bigger issues afoot. You know what I mean? Like, if it bothers me that you're putting your phone face down, then clearly we have some issues. I mainly only use my social media to find out sports news, especially since my uncle. Yeah, like Facebook, dude. I don't. But that's the thing is that and that's something that gets talked about a lot now is we don't use social media to socialize with our friends anymore. You notice that? Like, it's no longer, you don't use it to like, don't text and drive. Where the fuck did that come from? I place my phone face down when I sleep, so the screen lighting up with a notification won't wake me up. So do I. So do I. My dad is 76 and he just clocks out scrolling online. He did it when he came down during Christmas. I just gave up trying to talk and have a conversation by day 2. Isn't it interesting that the older people are the ones that do that? Is it not? They are the first to like talk about younger people being in their phones, but they are the ones that are not self-aware enough to know that they're doing that. Everything they do is stuff that they consume. I gather that most older people these days are kind of the ones that also don't have thoughts of their own. They listen to everything that their phone tells them. Not just the older people, younger people do it too. No, they do. They do, but I experience it more with older people. Like, I was surprised when I was still doing hair, majority of high schoolers that I saw were not on their phones. They weren't in my chair on their phones. Like, they were talking to me. But you know who is on their phone the whole time? People that are over the age of fucking 60. I had more teenagers and young people willing to talk to me than people that were over the age of 60. And they also can't tell when videos are fake or not. They eat that AI shit up. They can't tell that it's not real. It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. My mom, I had to have that conversation with my mom. She kept fucking showing me videos. I was like, Mom, that's not real. That's not real. That's not real. And she thought they were so funny. And they were from Facebook. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Yeah, I've noticed my mom has a bad tendency to doom scroll. They do. They will be I notice, I clock it so often. I'll be like in the doctor's office. All right. I'm sitting in the waiting room at the doctor's office and I'm looking around. Don't have my phone out because I'm just not addicted to my phone. And I'm looking around and every old person is on their fucking phone. Every single one. And I think it's the hypocrisy of it that pisses me off. I don't like hypocrites. The hypocrisy of it pisses me off. It makes me so mad. It makes me so fucking mad. I've realized that when I'm out and about, I mostly use my phone for music rather than constantly be on media. Yes, I use mine for music as well. For sure. Well, I remember country singer Miranda Lambert got mad at people filming at concerts. She told them to turn off the phones. You're here at concerts. I agree with that. It's the biggest contradiction. It's the biggest struggle I have as a content creator, because like when I go to, I fucking hate filming stuff at wrestling events. I'm not a concert recorder. I love concerts. I love live music. I do not record at concerts. I watch the show with my eyes and I clock it for my memories in my eyes. That's just what I like to do. I'm not saying it's wrong for other people. You do you. But it is very agitating as someone that just wants for one time to be able to have an experience at a concert and not be blocked by millions of screens. It's very frustrating. It really, really sucks. But I get it. Do you take pictures or complete no phone? Do I take pictures with my phone of the concert? Majority of the time, no. Majority of the time, no, I don't. It's that side-to-side comparison of the LeBron and Jordan shot that perfectly sums that up. Oh, where with all the phone, like, everyone has their phone up taking pictures of LeBron, like while he's doing like a, what is he doing? Like a, I think I remember what you're talking about. I went to Switzerland last year, and on the flight, I turned my phone off and just sat. Best flight of my life. I do use my flights as my time to finally empty my inbox and delete old pictures. I had Wi-Fi on this last flight, so I did work and listen to music, but I love taking videos and photos at events for the art side of it. Having my stuff look good is so cool to me. I totally get that. I really do. Like every second of the Eras tour, there wasn't a single phone down for a 3-hour and 15-minute show. It's a big reason it's why I stopped going to concerts. I love live music. I love live music. Now I much prefer, I would much rather like go down to Nashville and go to all of the bars and just bar hop and listen to the live music there of the people that are, you know, working down there and trying to make it and actually enjoying it, rather than going to a big arena and paying hundreds of dollars to either be up in the nosebleeds or down on the floor where I have a row of phones in front of me. I feel like it's a valid complaint. I really do. Is it hypocritical as someone that goes to wrestling shows and films? In a way, yes. I totally acknowledge that, but I try to be as conscious of it as I can. I will not hold my phone above my head. The beautiful thing about this last TNA show that we went to is that we were on the floor last row. So we were the 4th row and there was nobody behind us. So it was kind of fair game to be able to lift up my phone and take the videos that I needed. But I think it's different for you when it's your job. Yeah. It is. The problem is that, you know, there is a part of me that thinks, which TNA I feel like did the right thing putting us in the row that we were. But there's also a part that makes me think that we should be tagged and we should be able to be up and behind everybody to record. But because I don't want to be in anybody's way, you know? Like for the AEW show, I couldn't, it was so hard for me to film because the people in front of me had their camera up and doing all their shit, and I had people behind me. So like I just couldn't get good shots. That's why there was so little footage from World's End. There really was nobody behind you. I wish they didn't show it so often. Yeah, that wasn't thought through. They really didn't think that through. But hey. Same, that's my dream. I was gonna do that for my 21st birthday and it was during COVID, so we decided not to. Oh, go to Nashville. I usually take photos at events. I'm not even gonna record. I take pictures and videos at beach more than events. I love taking pictures. I would love to be able to take my fucking Sony Alpha 7 IV to events and take pictures, but you just have, I don't know how to do that. Oh my goodness. All right. What time is it? Fuck, it's almost 7. Jesus Christ, I've been sitting here forever. Time to go. I'd love to be one of the photographers who take pics ringside. I would too. I would too. The worst thing when trying to film or pick people blocking your view or standing up for lengths of time during matches. Yeah. I only quote a song or two when I go to a show or have a pass. And when the crowd camera goes in the pocket. Agreed. Oh, jeez. Man. There's something about people taking photos of their food that pisses me off sometimes. That's petty. That's petty. I take pictures of my food, but you know what? When I'm traveling, and I'm a foodie. I love food, and I'm always taking pictures of my food to send to my husband. So like if you ever see me at a restaurant, I'm taking the picture of my food to show my husband. That's almost always what I'm doing. Literally, I bet I can. My phone's dead. I have a picture of the pizza that I ate in downtown Dallas to send to my husband. I wanted to show him my flatbread. Steven Larson are still on. All their graphics are kind of cool. Who's this? GPTV. Casella, Jake TV. Walking Dead: A New Frontier. That's such a good game. Oh my god, that's such a good game. He's on day 18 of a subathon. My lord. Crazy. Crazy. All right, guys. I am gonna go eat and watch the game. I have some work to do. I have to write a couple scripts for some brands that I'm doing the next couple of weeks. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for hanging with me. We might be live tomorrow night. If not, we will definitely be live Thursday, I believe, for TNA. All right. Y'all take care. Make good choices. Bye.